Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Tallawah TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girlz is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Den Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now a captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
Big one.
Well done, Shane. That's good space, mate.
3-1. That's 4-1.
We needed many people. I figured that's why you guys live in
There you go. Just a little bit.
What's your name? Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna watch every game from home. I'm watching you Brazil and Jamaica.
You will?
Yeah.
You can step.
Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Tallawah TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girlz is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Den Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now a captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
I want to give a big bless up to the Reggae Girlz out there. They ain't believe in us. John did. Reggae Girlz, keep winning, keep inspiring. I know you're going to be great out there, World Cup. Sedella Marley, nothing but love. Bless up from DJ Khaled.
And I'm representing for the Reggae Girlz. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself every time. Especially if you're qualifying for the World Cup back to back. You know what I mean? Sedella, big up yourself. One love every time. You know the thing go. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river. What the Reggae Girlz do? Left them name night earth like a queen. Me have to big up the top soccer team. You know Massacre represent. Jamaica supporting every time. You know the thing go.
Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Tallawah TV with Crystal Davis.
I feel like I'm from UK, you know.
See the moonlights on the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Tallawah TV is in the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Got a corner on the telephone. Yeah, this is the Ocean of the Messenger, and you're watching Tallawah TV with the host and best. Davis, take it away.
I was on mute. So let me give that another spin. My Tallawahs, good morning, good afternoon, possibly good evening. All depends on where you are in the world. How you guys feeling in the comment section? Let me know if you're experiencing any glitches. I think there was a couple of glitches there in a few of the intros. Not really sure why that is, because my signal's looking fairly decent. Hopefully there won't be any interruptions when our game gets underway. I wanted to start this one a little bit ahead of schedule because obviously you guys are more than aware that there is a crucial match being played at the moment, and it funny enough belongs to our group. 72 minutes in this one, Brazil firing back, having gone 1-0 down inside 17 minutes, and they are playing against France, so we can keep an eye on that. And then next up, after this one closes off in a little under an hour's time, we have our clash against Panama, a Concacaf clash in the FIFA Women's World Cup. The headline reads for itself: Panama versus Jamaica 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. And this is your Reggae Girlz live stream. So if there's any glitches, let me know. Hopefully my main worry is that it closes the stream, but if it does close, then obviously sit tight and I'll be back with you. How did everyone sleep? I gave you guys a preview of the game maybe some 11 hours ago. Has it been that long? If that, really and truly, let me go into my background and see how long ago that was. I gave you guys that live stream. Yeah, it was 11 hours ago. Is correct? Let me know how you guys slept last night, and also there should be a poll in the comment section, so feel free to go ahead and participate in the poll. Like I said, I'm here a little bit earlier than usual, just ahead of schedule, so that I can keep an eye on the scoreline in front of you. Another game being played in our group, France and Brazil at the moment. It is 1-1. Brazil firing back, having gone down 1-0 inside the 17th minute of the first 45. Good morning, guys, in the comment section. Those of you who have decided to join me on the live stream. Might be a painful one, guys. I'm not talking about the game itself. I'm just talking about the tiredness. I didn't manage to sleep well last night, so I'm a little bit tired. On last night's preview, I had a lot of energy, and the energy has just gone all the way down. Hopefully the Reggae Girlz can bring that back up. We'll be touching on a couple of stuff that I said last night to bring everyone up to speed. What I'm gonna do now is see what's available, and feel free to let me know your score predictions if you weren't here on last night's live stream. We do have under an hour to go, so the team news is available. So I'm gonna go right into it and give you guys the all-important starting 11, and that will be for the Reggae Girlz. So let me just take this off screen and then look at how we line up. For those of you who are a little bit out the loop, obviously we come into this game against Panama, having drawn 0-0 against France in match day 1, and also we saw two yellow cards handed to our skipper Khadija Banishaw, and which basically resulted in a red card, so she's unavailable for today's game. So there is going to be a different skipper for today's match, and we're about to find out who that is. So let me go ahead and see what our starting 11 looks like, and then we'll sit back and watch the rest of this game. Well, I say watch, I was listening to some commentary, but it seemed to have disappeared, so I'll just keep my eyes on the scoreline in front of me, and then I'll keep you guys updated. So let me go ahead and look at the starting 11 for Jamaica, if I can find it. Where is it? I've got so many tabs open, guys. Bear with me. It's early in the morning. trying to get into the swing of things. I could swear I just opened up this starting 11. Why is it hiding from me? By the way, Wendy Renata started the game, guys. We know there was some question marks there with an apparent injury, but she started the game. So she clearly is okay. This is how we're looking. As expected, you got Alison Swaby with the captain's armband, and I'm going to read this one out from the back all the way down to the front. Starting between the sticks, we have Spencer, followed by Blackwood. She was the player of the match against France. Solid performance, outstanding performance from Blackwood. And as I said, we have Alison Swaby donning the captain's armband in the absence of Khadija Bunny Shaw, and playing alongside her is her sister Chantel Swaby, followed by Vian Sampson, Spence, Primus, Carter. Carter comes into the game. No Havana Salone. She's clearly been placed on the bench. And our front three consists of Brown, Cameron, and McKenna. McKenna is also Kayla McCoy. She got married some months back. On the bench, we have Schneider, Washington, Plummer, Salome, and that should be Havana Salome, for those of you who are wondering. McNamara, Simmons, Van Zanten, Bailey Gale, Wiltshire, Matthews, and Brooks. So that is how we're looking starting 11 wise, and also for the bench as well. Let me know if you guys want me to go over that at any point. Yeah, and let me go back to looking at what I was looking at before, which is the France versus let's see, where is my game, guys? Let's see what I'm looking for. All right, let's see. So 79 minutes played in this one. The points as it stands will be shared between the two, and we'll look at what that means for the table, and then obviously we'll prepare ourselves for our game. Sorry, I think you guys had a little blackout just then. As I said earlier on in the live stream, clearly there's some technical issues that is completely out of my control. Paul Watkins is saying it's clear for Brazil to win. Obviously, he's referring to the game that's being played in front of us. I believe we're now inside the 80th minute. So 10 minutes plus potential additional time. And then we'll switch off focus over to the Reggae Girlz, Panama versus the Reggae Girlz, because that's what this morning's, or I should say for me, it's the afternoon. A little, say, 20 minutes to 1 o'clock. So we're under an hour until kickoff with our Concacaf clash inside the FIFA Women's World Cup. I did do a preview for today's game, so I don't really want to regurgitate what was said. But I will be touching on a few things, obviously, throughout the game, just to add to the conversation and commentary. So again, let me know your score predictions, guys, as the match day nerves kicked in. Let me know how you're feeling, Knight Rider. Good morning to you guys. Oh man. All right, let me try and get some stuff set up my end. I have no idea why there's so many glitches, because yesterday everything seems to be perfect. I kind of feel like the best time to give you guys live stream is like in the early morning, so like your 1 a.m., your 2 a.m.s, where there's like almost guaranteed that I won't get any glitches. So sorry about that, guys. That's out of my control, but let's just keep an eye on the game in front of us. Let me know who you guys think's gonna win this one. Clearly, Paul's out in front. Watkins, he says that Brazil's going to win this one. So let me know what, maybe that's what he wants. Whether that will happen, that remains to be seen. We've got some about 9 minutes of normal time, and then they potentially go into additional time. As I said, I was listening to the commentary on my other headphones, but no idea what happened. Commentary just pretty much stopped, so I'm not going to even interfere with that. My main focus is to make sure that this live stream stay as it is on screen for you guys. And if you haven't done so already, please do remember to go ahead and hit the like button. It goes a long way. If you're just tuning in, then good morning to yourself. You're not on the wrong live stream. At the moment, we're keeping our eyes on France versus Brazil, and then we'll slowly head into Panama versus Jamaica, as it says bold in front of you. So again, before I forget my manners, if you are just tuning in, thank you for clicking on my live stream, and I hope it's a good one. We've already had a couple glitches here and there. Hopefully there'll be no more of that. I'm praying to God that there'll be no more of that. But if it does glitch and I happen to disappear off screen, please don't go nowhere. I will be back as soon as possible. Watkins says France too. It's right in front of us there, Mr. Watkins. Am I pronouncing your name wrong? I feel like I am. Watkins. Am I pronouncing your name wrong? I don't like pronouncing people's name wrong. So if I'm doing it, then just tell me that I'm pronouncing your name wrong. France is out in front, leading 2-1. So they've regained their 1-goal advantage. Knight Rider seems like he's loving that one. He's saying goal to France. So as it stands, France are out in front. You can see it right in front of you, and they where the irony in all of this, the one that was supposed to be injured, the skipper, the captain, the one that they say a lot of people have been seeing, especially on social media, talking about Wendy Renard. Apparently, according to them, her days are done and dusted, and she should be looking at the exit door. Well, the captain has stepped up. She was a question mark, a huge question mark coming into the game against Brazil, with a rumored calf injury, but she seemed to have recovered from that one. She did start the game, and she has pulled the trigger to put her country out in front against Brazil. It's a crucial game, this probably more so for France than Brazil. France open up their 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup drawing against us in match day 1, 0-0 draw, first ever World Cup point for Jamaica where the women's team is concerned, and Brazil brushed aside Panama, who are today's opponents. So again, let's just keep our eyes on this one. I know what everyone's wanting a Brazil win. As it stands, that will require 2 goals from the Samba Queens to get the job done. 5 minutes of normal time, and that one excludes potential additional minutes. So that's how things are looking in Group F, guys. And I can't thank you guys enough for clicking onto my live stream. Mr. Reed, how am I? I am so tired. I can't even lie to you. I have got my water next to me. I made sure I ate this time on last week's live stream, which was like bang on a week ago, right? I was eating my breakfast in front of you guys, so I'm slightly better prepared in that regard. Yeah, I'm tired. I need my rest. So straight after this, I'll probably do what I did on my last live stream, in the sense that I won't stay for long. I'm just gonna close off because I am tired, guys. You know, I'm not a robot. I gave you guys a preview to today's game in the early hours of the morning, a little over 11 hours ago. So I'm human. I'm tired. This is a link to the stream. So if you want to pop on, you're more than welcome to. Just make sure you be on your best behavior. So just watch your mouth. Obviously, I cater to my content is for an adult audience, but I can't tell people not to watch the content with their kids in the room. So please do just be careful of your language. I don't really ask for much. And in terms of your criticism, people kind of think that they can't criticize women players, be it your girls or, like I said, those senior players. You can criticize them, no doubt. I don't think they have a problem with criticism. But as ever, be it man or woman, just be careful of the language that you use when you're handing out these criticism, if there is to be any form of criticism from today's game. The game kicks off at 1:30 p.m. My time, Mr. Reed. So no, we're steadily approaching kickoff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this one just to give you guys a brief reminder as to how we're looking with regards to the starting 11. Again, just to remind you all, there's no Bunny for today's game. She's unavailable due to a suspension from match day 1, where she saw red. That's 2 yellow cards, which resulted in a sending off for our skipper. So donning the captain's armband for today's game is Alison Swaby. Read this one out from the back straight to the front. We have Spencer between the sticks. We have our player of the match from the France game, then Blackwood, Alison Swaby and Chantel Swaby. That's our centre back pairing. We have Samson, Spence, Primus. Carter comes into the starting 11, and the front three consists of Brown, Cameron, and McKenna. McKenna, for those of you who are unaware, is also Kayla McCoy, so it's the same person. On the bench, we have Schneider, Washington, Plummer, Stallone, McNamara, Simmons, Van Zanten, Bailey, Gale, Wiltshire, Matthews, and Brooks. And if you want me to give that a spin at any point, then obviously let me know and I'll go ahead and do exactly that. I'm going to go back to the game. You guys haven't given me an update, so I trust that France are still out in front. And yes, they are still out in front. Mr. Reed says, be respectful of criticism. That's it right there. Exactly. It kind of irks me a little bit when people are like, oh, they don't want to criticize female footballers. And I'm just like, well, why? They don't mind being criticized. It's just your language. Maybe the issue isn't the players. Maybe the issue is you. Maybe you need to learn how to be kinder with your words. So yeah, I'm more than happy to dish out any form of criticism, because I know that all it requires of me is to be responsible. I might not always get it right, but that's just pretty much it, really. Just be responsible with your criticism. We're inside the 89th minute and the French are out in front. Looks as if they might be. I'm not watching the game itself, but it looks as if they might be securing maximum points, unless Brazil can spring up a surprise and come back into the game, as they did inside the 58th minute when they found the leveler. We're now into additional time. You can see the 90 minutes on the clock. So we're now into some additional time. So that game is going to be closing off in, I don't know. I'm not really sure how many additional minutes they have. Maybe I say maximum 5 minutes. But that's just a wild guess because, like I said, I can't see the game myself. I was listening to the commentary, but then I lost the commentary. So it's a guessing game for me. But more importantly, it's a good game I'm watching. How many minutes do we have on the clock, Mr. Reed, in terms of additional time? That would be good to know because my screen in front of me isn't showing it. It's remarkable, isn't it, how Panama was brushed aside by Brazil, and you can see here live win probability at the moment is 0.3 for Brazil, 92.3% for for France, and that's obviously taking into consideration the current scoreline. So yeah, that's how we're looking, guys. It's almost say we've got another, say, 40 minutes, 7 minutes of additional time. So anything can happen, guys. Brazil can come back into it. Brazil can find the leveler. They could probably even go one further and find the winner. So 7 minutes is a lot of time. That is more than Fergie time for either France to extend the lead or for Brazil to come straight back into the game. Thank you for that. Good morning, Hot Chili Pepper. How you doing? Good to see you in the comments section. Hot Chili Pepper is saying, come on, Brazil. He's saying that for other reason. He wants Brazil to beat France so that it works in our favor for when we play against them. Although I don't think Brazil is going to be doing us any favor. I see people talking about Brazil to do Jamaica a favor. Like, Brazil don't care about us like that. I don't know what's gotten into people's heads, but not you guys in the comment section. Just broadly speaking, I see people talking about, come on, Brazil, do Jamaica a favor. I can assure you they don't care about us. They care about them and their team. All right, so let's just wait for this one to cool off, and then I'll look at the rest of the day's results, and then we will dive into our game. 6 minutes left. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting closer and closer. All right, we're getting closer and closer, guys. And thank you to those of you who have hit the like button as well. I appreciate that it is a early one. I'm feeling sore. I'm pretty sure you guys are feeling sore as well. So thank you for clicking onto my live stream. All right, let me go and keep an eye on this one. And obviously, in case you're just tuning in, this is all in relation to Group F, which is the group that we're in. And next up is Panama versus Jamaica. Must be diehard Jamaica. Yeah, it is. They're so irritating. They're so embarrassing at times. They're like, yeah, come on, Brazil, do this for Jamaica. Like, Brazil don't care about us. At times it's like you guys care more about Brazil than Brazil probably care about themselves. It's so embarrassing. Mr. Hibbert, good morning to yourself. How you doing? I do appreciate this, to read you're giving me some updates. It's usually the other way around, but like I said, I can't see the game, so thank you. 4 minutes left in the game, so 4 minutes for Brazil to either pull one back, level the scoring, or go a little bit further and secure the win. But as things stand, it looks like the French will be walking away with the 3 points. Important information there. Their captain, Wendy Renard, the woman that is firmly placed under the microscope at the moment. See a few people saying that maybe it's time for her to pack up her bags and say her goodbyes and walk through the exit door. Some couple people believe that she's long past it, but that's the thing with social media. Opinions can be wild at times, but she was a huge question mark coming into this game. I did say on my preview last night that the fact that we didn't really see much about Wendy Renard in training besides that one video clip of her on, I think it was she was on some exercising machine. That to me kind of said that the French were holding their cards close to their chest, and I don't think it was much of a surprise for me when I saw her in the starting 11. The build up to this game against Brazil was that she might be unavailable due to a reported calf injury that she allegedly picked up in our game. So Maybe that's a bit of mind games there for the French, and if they manage to pull this one off, then fair play, good for them. Bit of a shame that we lost our captain though. Although I'm not blaming Renard for that at all. It's a lesson learned from our skipper. But they've got their captain. Unfortunately, we don't. If you want me to go ahead and reread our starting 11, I've already done it a few times, but you're probably just coming into the live stream. Obviously, I'll be more than happy to do that. And please do go ahead and hit the like button. The headline reads for itself: Panama versus Jamaica 2020-23. That sounds so weird. 2020-23. Maybe it's because it's early in the morning. FIFA Women's World Cup, and this is your Reggae Girlz live watch along. Good to know that you're in good health there, Mr. Hibbert. Cross Liverpool, what's the contact for you? Now, I like this question because you've just reminded me of something that I needed to say. It was literally, I closed off on my live stream last night and I called my friend, and she was like, who is this white guy that's on your WhatsApp display picture? And I'm like, what white guy are you talking about? I'm so baffled. I was so confused. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, for your WhatsApp calling show, there's a white guy that's on your display picture. And I'm like, there's a white guy on my display picture, and I'm still confused. I picked my phone up, and I've been telling you guys that I'm not using the call-in show temporarily for no particular reason. I just wasn't using it. So instead, I gave you guys an invite to come onto the screen and join me rather than calling in. And yeah, so she was like, there's this white guy that's on your WhatsApp picture. So I picked up my phone, went and looked at it, and I can see some random white guy on my the number for my call-in show. Basically, he's firmly placed as my WhatsApp picture. So if you guys manage to have that number and you see like a white guy looking right back at you, I don't even know who he is. So that's my task after this game. So Cross Liverpool, I would love to tell you to call that number, but I have a feeling if you call it, you're going to be speaking to some random white guy. No idea where he's based. Clearly, actually, he must be based in the UK. I think what happened was that our mobile network provider gave, I think they gave him my number, basically. I'm not sure why they did that, because that's a breach of confidentiality. I noticed something was odd. The other day I received a family picture from just a random white family, and I'm like, I thought it was like a, what do you call it? I thought it was a joke at first. I just like blocked the number, but putting two and two together, I'm assuming that's the guy's family or friends. So our networks breaching people's privacy and confidentiality, because I'm sure he's getting messages from people, and people are probably wondering why I haven't responded. I can assure you, it looks like I might not even have access to that number no more, because it now belongs to a random white guy. So thank you, Cross Liverpool, because I was supposed to mention that at the start of my show, and I don't think I did. It slipped my mind. So yeah, guys, if you do have a number for the show, I think you might have to go ahead and delete that, but I'll let you know on the next live stream, because as it stands, it seems like that number don't belong to me no more. So if you do want to come onto the live stream, if you do want to get in touch, then you just have to click this button right here. That's the only option I have at the moment. And yeah, we can get chatting. You can see the scoreline in front of you. It's not what you guys would have wanted, is it? Good morning, Mr. Baker. How are you doing? Mr. Reed, thank you there for your lovely update. The freshest God in the comments section. Pick up yourself, Fresh. Yes, guys, if you are new to the channel, then please do go ahead and hit the like button. Going back to this game in front of you, the French have done the job. Captain Wendy Renard, she's made her way back into the team when there was a question mark, a worrying question mark. And I say worrying and emphasize on worry because the French have been hit left, right, and center with a host of injuries, and they have secured their first win of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup thanks to their captain, their skipper, Wendy Renard. France went out in front. This probably came as a bit of a surprise for a few of you who were watching, because I think many of you got carried away. Maybe none of you who are listening currently, but I think a couple Jamaican football fans got carried away with the Brazil, the hammering to today's opponent, Brazil beating Panama. I think they beat them 4-0 in their opening game. And I think a lot of people got carried away thinking, yes, I saw people saying that France isn't good and Brazil's going to do this to them and that, this and that. And I think sometimes with Jamaican football fans, what I'm learning with them is that sometimes they speak with their heart and not with their heads, and it can be a little bit annoying at times. But that being said, the French have got the job done. And if we go ahead and click World Cup, just to give you guys a little bit of an insight into the rest of the games played today. Earlier on, you had a 5-0 hammering from Sweden handed to Italy. Had a brace there for the opening goal scorer. So that's a healthy scoreline for the Swedes. And then obviously, like I said, France beating Brazil 2-1. Up next, we have the Concacaf clash inside this year's FIFA Women's World Cup taking place down under in Australia. This should be an entertaining game. Just to remind you all, we are out. We have our captain Khadija Bonnie Shaw sitting somewhere in the stands, I'm assuming, because she is unavailable for today's game due to picking up 2 yellow cards, which results in a red card. So she's sitting on a suspension, which obviously she was handed that suspension in match day 1 against France. In that game, we secured our first ever FIFA Women's World Cup draw. And that was 0-0. That probably makes you guys smile even more, considering the French have gone and done one better, securing their first 3 points of this year's tournament, and they've done so against the mighty Brazil. Huge clash that. What I'll do now is I'll go ahead and perhaps I should just look at the rest of the groups with you guys. Let's look at some table, and let's start things off with Group A, and then we're going to by the way, you guys have 27 minutes until our game kicks off. Doesn't matter where you are in the world with this one, the game is kicking off in 27 minutes time. In Group A, leading the pack is Switzerland. They are followed by co-host New Zealand. Philippines, they have created history. They are a debutant at this year's Women's World Cup, and they've also secured their first win as well. So I'm delighted for the Philippines. And to complete Group A is Norway. They sit rock bottom of the group. In Group B, we have our friends in green, white, green Nigeria, and they dealt with the other half of the co-host, Australia, neatly. And Australia, lovely goal, lover celebration, so empowering where Black women are concerned, and also Black female athletes as well. They are leading the pack in Group B, and they are followed by the reigning Olympic gold medalist Canada, and to complete their group is Australia, another debutant, Republic of Ireland. They sit rock bottom of Group B. In Group C, you have Spain. They're leading the charge. They're followed by Japan. Another thing that really separates these two sides, you can see there 2 games played apiece, 2 wins. Goal difference, there is a Spain's goal difference is 8, and Japan's goal difference is 7. They're obviously sitting on maximum points apiece, that be it 6. And to complete their group, they have Costa Rica. Another debutant in their group is Zambia. They unfortunately sit bottom of the group. In Group D, you have the reigning Queens of Europe. Goes without saying, you should know who that is. That's obviously England. They are sitting on also maximum points, that be it 6. They're closely followed by Denmark and China, sitting on 3 points apiece. Unfortunately, our friendly Caribbean rivals, Haiti, are rock bottom. I get the impression, so to talk about Haiti, why not? I love talking about Haiti. I think you guys have figured that out by now. 2 penalties conceded in 2 games, one with England. I think the other was China that they played. And it seems, based off what I've been reading, that they were hard done by in that game, where the penalties are concerned. It seems like they themselves should have had maybe a penalty or 2. So I do feel a little bit sad for Haiti. Who did they play? Let's see. Yeah, it was China. And China beat them 1 goal to the good. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit sorry for the Haitians, but it's still a slim scoreline. But it's just a bit of a shame how that one panned out for them. In Group E, you have the current queens of the world, the United States. 2 matches played, and they are sitting on 4 points. Likewise, the Netherlands are also sitting on 4 points. I could have sworn that they won their opening game. So why is it 4 points? Should it not be? Okay, yeah, they drew. My apologies. Duh. Where's my maths? Okay, yeah. I completely forgot this, and I did read it to you guys yesterday that these 2 sides are neck and neck. In first place and second place, they drew their game between each other yesterday. I believe this one was played. Hence the 4 points. Confused myself there. And we got 2 debutants inside this group, which I thought was a little bit odd. But anyways, Portugal and Vietnam complete Group E. In Group F, which is the group that we belong to, France are out in front. They are home and dry, securing their first win of this year's tournament. They sit on 4 points, followed by Brazil. Brazil secured a win in their first game against our opponents for today's match, Panama. Jamaica sit on 1 point, having sealed a point against France in match day 1 in the 0-0 draw. And obviously that means sitting rock bottom of Group F is Panama. In Group G, we have Sweden out in front with maximum points, haven't played 2 games. They are followed by Italy with 3 points. And to complete the pack, you have South Africa and Argentina sitting on 1 point apiece. In Group H, you have the Germans, and they are sitting on 3 points. Also sitting on 3 points is Colombia. And to wrap up their group, you have South Korea and Morocco sitting on 0 points apiece. I hope that all makes sense to you guys. I'm going to go back up to Group F, and I'm going to click on Jamaica because that's where we're at. That's the final game being played for today. And that is pretty much what we're all here for, Panama versus Jamaica. The big Concacaf clash is almost underway. You got about 22 minutes to find a way of watching this live stream within your own comfort. I don't know if some of you are still in bed, or if you're listening to me in bed, then not sure if that's a good thing. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. Like what Fresh said, guys, please do go ahead and hit the like button. I keep telling you guys that, and also the subscribe button. I'm trying to take the platform to 4,000 subscribers. At the moment, we're sitting on 3,783. So if you're new to the platform, you'll be doing me a world of favor if you just go ahead and please hit that subscribe button, and also hit the like button for today's stream to expand the reach. There are plenty of people out there who aren't familiar with the platform. About 32 of you have hit the live like stream. That's pretty poor from you guys, considering the number of you who are watching at one point. It doesn't cost you a penny, so please do go ahead and hit the like button. Big up yourself. You're blessing up the freshest God in the comment section. Need to win this game. Come on, girls. France win. Yeah, they did. Good morning, Keisha. Ready and waiting. You and me both. Brian is saying, to be honest, I rather. Why, Brian? Boo. IT Push says hopeful for today. I sense that the mood has gone down. You guys are it's a different audience this morning. Last night's audience were quite full of confidence. I saw 3+ goals being scored by Jamaica from yesterday's audience. Today, I don't know, maybe that France result has changed your opinion. But who knows? I think it's appropriate time now to give you guys a gentle reminder of our starting 11. Since I can tell that a couple of you just joined the live stream, so let's go over that starting 11 again with you all, and then we can touch on a few other bits. So again, just to remind you, no captain Khadija Banishaw for today's game, unavailable due to suspension. Donning the captain's armband is Alison Swaby, and the starting 11 consists of Spencer, Blackwood, Alison Swaby, Chantel Swaby, Sampson, Spence, Primus, Carter, Brown, Cameron, and McKenna. The substitute bench consists of Schneider, Washington, Plummer, Solone, McNamara, Simmons, Van Zanten, Bailey Gale, Wiltshire, Matthews, and Brooks. If you want me to give that another spin at some point, then let me know. I think it's only fair to also bring up Panama's starting 11. So that means I have to go back to my other tab. There's a lot of switching and changing here. So yeah, let's go down, and there we go. The keeper that I was talking about, Bailey, for Panama, fantastic player. Another player for us to keep an eye on is their forward, Tanner. But Bailey, I did say in my last night's preview, boy, if Panama had a defense that was that mirrors their goalkeeper Bailey, then they would have a stronger defense. But let's see what happens. As I said on last night's live stream, this is a goalkeeper that I rate highly. You guys would have remembered what happened in the 2018 Concacaf Women's Championship. Back then, she was just a little baby, 17-year-old, a bit like our babyface assassin, Jodie Brown at the time, who collected the Young Player award. Jodie Brown, just to make that clear, Jodie Brown collected the Young Player award. And Panama's goalkeeper, guys, you got to put this into context. In CONCACAF Women's Championship, if you're new to CONCACAF, that's the team that's made up of the current champions of the world, that be it the United States and the reigning Olympic gold medalists, Canada. To be a little 17-year-old babyface goalkeeper, and you put in such stellar performance. She went on to picking up the Golden Glove, just to echo her brilliance there, guys. And with that, naturally, when you pick up the Golden Glove, it means that you're part of the tournament's best starting 11. So she was between the sticks, and I think that's a magnificent story. She was a bit of a headache to play against in the 2018 CONCACAF Women's Championship. Of course, we stood in their way back then of qualifying for what would have been their first ever Women's World Cup. So maybe they're feeling they want a little bit of a revenge. But yeah, going back to Bailey, she was the goalkeeper of the tournament, grabbed the Golden Glove, also cemented herself in a starting 11 that consists of players like your your Crystal Dunn, your Tobin Heath, Megan Rapinoe, for example, just to name a few. So massive fan of their goalkeeper. And yeah, she's always been a little pain in the backside to play against. But if you're a fan of football, then obviously naturally you're going to be giving these type of players their praises. I definitely think she deserves her praise, even against the games like where they were completely put to bed against Spain, I believe it was. I think Spain beat them like 7-0 in a friendly leading up to the World Cup. She made some applaudable saves then. And I think if you saw the game against Brazil, irrespective of the scoreline, she stands up and she holds herself accountable. Again, bit of a shame that her defense aren't as fantastic as her, or maybe for us that will work in our favor. But just speaking as like a fan of football, definitely rate her highly. And I think yeah, that's one player there to keep an eye on, their goalkeeper and also their forward. As you can see there, we've got Carter is in Carter on my screen. I just realized is in a central position with Atlanta Primus just behind her. And you've got Cameron what? I'm gonna have to wait until the game starts because I'm looking at this starting 11 but in front of me, guys. It might be right, but it's a new position there for Kayla McCoy. Not so much for Tiffany Cameron, but unless it's too early in the morning. But for me, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait and see when this game kicks off, how the players are positioned formation wise. But if you want to trust Google is saying that you've got Trudy Carter up top. For some reason it's got Kayla McKenna. That's Kayla McCoy again. At some point, I'm going to stop saying that because I feel like I've told you guys this enough. And I feel like if you don't know at this point, then I'm not really sure what to say to you. But good morning. Welcome to the live stream for the Reggae Girls. Please do have some decorum, guys. It's early in the morning. I'm on my last leg. I am knackered from giving you guys a late live stream last night / the morning for me. Only thing I'm asking from you guys is to please hit the like button. And at the moment, you're not really doing your part. There's about 60 something of you watching, and only 43 of you have hit the like button. You're moving a bit like the French in match day 1, and that's not a compliment at all. So please do play your role, play your part. I'm here to like keep you guys updated. The bare minimum that you guys can do is hit the like button because it's not going to cost you a penny. So please do show your appreciation by hitting the like button. It's the least that you can do. Tia, good to see you around. Haven't seen you in a while. Kamal Edwards, good morning to yourself. Tia saying, we want a clean sheet today. That will be great. Whether or not it's going to happen, that remains to be seen. Our wish didn't come through at all. I was just saying earlier on that Jamaican football fans tend to speak with their heart at times and not with their heads. Because I think a lot of people wrote off France for their game against Brazil. If you're just tuning in, by the way, the French secured 3 points beating Brazil 2-1. They went out in front inside the 17th minute, and that pretty much forced Brazil to fire back inside the second 45. And towards the latter stages of the game, their captain, their skipper, Wendy Renard, secured the 3 points for them. So that's pretty much just a brief overview of what happened in that game. Top of the day to you, is right back at you. Hopefully we're smiling come the end of full time. So yeah, fire away, guys. There should be a poll in the comment section. please do utilize it. It is there for a reason. And soon we'll be kicking things off. Be interesting to see what Panama shows up. Clearly we saw a different France from what we saw in our game. Maybe you can put that down to match day nerves or something else. Huge task ahead for Panama. They'll be looking to perhaps put a dent into our hopes of advancing to the next round, the knockout rounds of this year's FIFA Women's World Cup. They're probably looking to take some inspiration from another debutant, that be it Philippines and Panama, along with a couple of other countries making their debut to the FIFA Women's World Cup. Philippines have secured their first ever World Cup victory. Perhaps Panama want to do something quite similar. We've seen a couple upsets. Nigeria upsetting the co-host Australia, Republic of Ireland putting Canada under intense pressure, Haiti showing that they're no pushovers against England. Maybe Panama fancies their chances against us. Like I said on my live stream, couple issues there where our team is concerned. The biggest one is clearly we're out with, tongue twister. We are without our captain, Khadija Banishaw. Be interesting to see if we can be better, well managed. And I should say the players in terms of just playing to the final whistle. Really, it's not really an everyday occurrence that you say that the Reggae Girls need to play to the final whistle. We usually say that about the men's team, their male counterparts. But yeah, reason why I'm saying that is obviously we don't want to concede no cheap goals. More importantly, we don't want no further suspension to any of our players. So yeah, be interesting to see if we can just play to the final whistle, be disciplined, and go for the game. I would like to say go for the kill, because we already know, having played against Panama in the past, yes, when it mattered, we did come up clutch and we got the all-important victory back then in 2018 when we were seeking to qualify for our first ever FIFA Women's World Cup. Whether or not they want a bit of revenge from what happened back then in the historic achievement, which came from a intense penalty shootout. Perhaps naturally you do want revenge when these type of occasion arise. But Jamaica, like I said, in comparison to Panama, does have the slight psychological advantage in the sense that when it mattered most, they got the job done. So maybe that is an advantage, or maybe not. I am completely on side with the head coach Lon Donaldson and also Alison Swaby. If you missed the press conference, which I did, took a lot of my time, uploaded it for you guys. If you didn't watch it, shame on you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be kind and play what I think was the key takeaway from that press conference with Alison Swaby as well. And the main thing that I picked up on from what the gaffer said was dogfight. He's expecting a dogfight. So let's see if I can give that a little play for you guys. And then we're going to... we have 7 minutes until kickoff, by the way, guys. Then we're going to just brace ourselves for Panama versus Jamaica.
Nothing has been decided group-wise, so we expect Panama to come out and it's going to be a dogfight. So, we expect a tight game from Panama. Again, Panama is here for a reason, to qualify. And as I said before, nothing has been decided, and all the teams in this World Cup seems to come out and give it their best. And we have to be very good to get a result against Panama. So, but I expect Panama to come out and fight to the bitter end.
Yeah, pretty much the same. You know, us and Panama, we both are still fighting for our first win in a World Cup. And that's something that, you know, you can't take lightly, that kind of hunger to make history for your country. So, you know, we expect them to come out flying. We also, I mean, I expect them to be confident because we're a familiar opponent for them. And I think we have that same type of confidence. And, you know, the last time we faced each other was a high pressure match. So it's going to be quite similar this time around. And yeah, I think we're just going to try to use our momentum from our previous game to kind of lead us out there tomorrow.
So obviously that was the pre-game press conference. Hence, Alison Swaby saying tomorrow, meaning today. Thank you for that, Keisha. Almost slipped my mind that I need to try and get some commentary in my ears so that I can talk through this game with you guys. So let's bring back up what was on screen before. And Keisha says game starting now. I'm assuming she's probably referring to maybe there is maybe the teams have already walked through the tunnel, maybe national anthems has already been sung. I'm going to try and see if I can listen to the commentary of that game and then feed it back to you guys. So bear with me, please. And if I'm not able to do that, then obviously I'll be relying on you guys to help me through that until I'm able to. But I think what I need to do is switch my headphones at some point. Grand rising to yourself, Mario. That's okay, Philip. I'm just seeing your comments. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna turn my attention to trying to get some commentary in my ears. Hopefully I'm successful. No, someone said I should watch it on the TV, and I don't actually watch TV. Got a TV, but I just don't watch TV, guys. Hence me doing things the hard way. I'm being hard on myself for no reason. All right. I feel they can without Bunny. This is to show us that we need players who can step up if one is out, but they can. I agree with you. So let me just see 3 minutes until kickoff. Let me close. Let me scroll up so you guys can see. Give that a little refresh. At the end of the day, we need to learn how to play with our skipper. So I'm not really too downbeat about that. Naturally, I would want her to be in the game for obvious reasons, but need to learn how to play with our skipper. I think that's something that Lon Donaldson has echoed in the past as well. We can't be too heavily reliant on Bunny. We do need to learn how to play without her. I see someone in my studio, but I don't think you want to be on screen. If you do, then just let me know. There's a private chat. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, I thought so. He's disappeared. It did not look like the type that want to have his face shown on screen. So if you do come into the studio, naturally I will ask if you want to come on screen rather than just pulling you up on screen like that. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Kayla is starting. Yes, Kayla is starting, as is Trudy Carter as well. I'm watching the match. It's about to kick off. You're miles ahead of me. I'm still trying to get some commentary in my ear. So I'm gonna lean on you guys temporarily, I hope, to keep me updated on how we're looking. So yeah, keep me updated for the time being, guys, whilst I try to sort something out. Yeah, I assume that we'll be at the point where we're listening to some sort of commentary, and that seems to be the case. And kickoff, if it hasn't already kicked off, it should be kicking off in under a minute or so. I'm just going to close this whole thing and start it over again because I don't really know what it's doing. Very offensive looking side. I like it. Well, the gaffer did say he's expecting a dogfight, right? So that could probably explain his starting 11. All right, let me know if the game has kicked off, guys. I'm just turning my attention to something else temporarily. Why are they still giving me the option to listen to the France game? I don't really want to do that, and then that's done and dusted anyways. For those of you who are wondering, France secured maximum points, beating Brazil 2-1 in the clash. Well, I should say the clash or the game, which was played just before our game. If you're in Jamaica, you should be able to watch this one on TVJ. So you're probably in a better position than me. You should be able to just turn your TV on and give this one a watch. Real nice and easy. Let me go ahead and refresh my page so it can give us a minute by minute update as to what's going on in our game. And as I said at the start of the live stream, if I do cut off, then please bear with me. I will be coming back. Keisha says kickoff is underway, and it should be because it's a little just gone past 1:31 p.m. Where I'm based. So kickoff is firmly underway, and the headline reads, it is Panama versus Jamaica in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. So your Reggae Girlz a live stream. We're looking to secure our first ever FIFA Women's World Cup win. You're not gonna like this, guys. So my commentary is probably a little bit behind you guys. So I'm gonna try not to be irritating and give you guys the scoreline, mainly because you guys I think is well ahead of me. So I'm gonna try and listen to some commentary now and give you guys some update as best as I can. But it's delayed commentary. I'm assuming it's delayed commentary because it usually is, right? So if you're just tuning in, I'm not really asking you for much. All I'm asking you to do is to kindly hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, please do go ahead and hit the like button. Sorry guys, how are we looking? How are we looking in the game so far? I wish I had the link for you, but I don't. If you're based in Jamaica, then you could just easily watch it on TVJ because that is the channel that's showing the game. If you're overseas, I'm not really sure what to tell you. But then if you're in the UK, you can obviously turn your TV on and the game should be on showing on TV. I'm assuming every game played at the World Cup is showing on UK television. So you can go ahead and do that. Yes, the game's been kicked off. I'm watching it. So I think I need to give my screen another refresh because it hasn't updated itself. So we can see where we're at. 3 minutes played inside our game. And yeah, keep me posted, guys. Let me know what's what. You're more than welcome. So yeah, guys, if you're based in Jamaica, then go ahead and watch the game on television Jamaica because that should be the game should be shown on that channel. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. And if you're not in Jamaica and you have no other way but to sit here and listen to me, I'll try and give you guys updates as we go. Or you could just keep your eyes on the screen in front of you. Clearly it says 4 minutes played. Early days, 0-0. So as we, as usual, guys, as we steadily approach the first quarter an hour of the game, please do go ahead and let me know your thoughts on the match. It looks like I might be needing you guys for the first 10 minutes or so, because obviously I'm still waiting on my commentary to start. There's nothing in my ears at the moment, so all that I really have is this screen right here in front of me and you guys in the comment section. So let me know how the game itself is taking place. Kind of sucks because it just means that I can't, as things stand, talk about the opening minutes. How are we looking in the first opening 5 minutes, guys? Who is at the brighter start? Is it Panama or is it Jamaica? Let me know in the comment section. And then I'll just try and figure things out commentary wise, what the heck is going on. Very cautious approach so far. Oh, we're playing with our clutch. Where's the clutch? Is the clutch up or is it down? But that shouldn't really be much of a surprise. Lon Donaldson did say he's expecting a dogfight. So with that, I'm assuming that he's treading carefully with Panama. Gregory's saying it's very scrappy. That's not what I want to hear, Gregory. It's not music to my ears, but I do appreciate your update. Keisha says Blackwood just lose 2-ball from Spencer. It's not sounding good so far, is it, guys? But I appreciate your updates. Keep it coming until this commentary decides to behave itself and start playing in my ears. I'm hopeful that it will happen. It usually does, but it's usually a little bit delayed. They are looking they're looking too defensive. Interesting. They're playing like they're very much unsure of what they're doing. Not really liking the feedback so far, guys. But again, thank you. Now this is what you call teamwork. Usually it's me that's giving you guys the updates, but I don't really have nothing to work with unless you guys want to tell me where I can go to tune into the game. Don't tell me to watch it on my TV because that's not an option. Although I do have TV, I don't actually have that option set up at the moment because I might sound odd. I don't watch TV, so for me to even watch that game on my TV, which is like to the left of me, I would have to do a lot of setting up, and I didn't plan for that. So if you guys can tell me where to go for some commentary, I would be very appreciative of that. If not, I'm gonna keep knocking on the door of my usual go-to commentary and see what's what. But based off what you guys are saying, sounds like we've had a bit of a shaky start. Sounds like it's a little bit scrappy here and there. Reed saying that we're looking a little bit too defensive, but it looks as if Trudy Carter is roaring to go. You're saying Gregory Reed is saying she almost scored. Jesus, that just frightened me. I think I had some commentary in my ears just now, but it just randomly disappeared. Did we score? Someone's saying Tiffany. Is that a goal, guys? Ooh, almost scored. So although you guys are saying that we started a little bit scrappy, seems as if there was some chances there. Oh, Tiffany did a pass for Trudy. Oh, okay. So Trudy and Tiffany linking up for what sounds like it was almost a goal. Okay, so that's sounding better than call it the first 5 minutes. So okay, guys. They're playing ball though. So they're playing. So maybe it's just a case of them growing into the game, right? Because a couple minutes ago, I wasn't really liking what I was hearing, although I appreciate the update. Maybe it's just a case of them growing into the game, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this link because I'm not trying to like confuse people for them to think that they can just come into the studio to watch the game. So I'm gonna remove that in a bit. If anyone wants to come on the live stream, then obviously just ask me for the link and I'll put it back up. But I'm gonna take it down in a bit. It's funny how the commentary was commentary was a little bit shaky for the Brazil game as well, and it seems like it's even worse for the Jamaica match. But that's not gonna make me leave you guys. Almost score again. So who is that? So initially early efforts from Trudy Carter and also who's the second player? Is it Carter again? What is that? Knight Rider. You're gonna have to help me out a bit because I'm not. What is that? Something that I have to pay for? Let me know if that's something that I have to pay for because I've never really heard of them before. So let me know. Keisha is saying Jamaica is playing good. How are Panama looking? Let me know how Panama are looking, guys. We need to put away our chances. But at least we're looking good, guys, because it sounded like we had a bit of a shaky start inside the 50th minute. So at least we're looking good. So hopefully we can just build onto that and put our names on the score sheet. We need to win, to be honest with you. Almost scored again. So that's Trudy Carter. I need to write this down. So that's Carter and who? Who are these players that are almost scoring? Because so far I've got Trudy Carter. So who is it? Knight Rider, you've just left me hanging. You've told me what is it you told me? You told me to can't even think. You said you gave me a name, but you're not really telling me what to do with it. I don't know if that's a website, I don't know if that's an app. It's almost corner to Jamaica. Almost again. So guys, who are these players? Because you're in a better position than myself. I can't hear anything from what I am currently trying to work with. So 12 minutes played. All right, let's give this thing another refresh. So like I said, I had some commentary in my ears, guys, and then it just kind of dropped and it hasn't returned since. So I'm gonna try and refresh it and hopefully I can see that we're playing in our home kit, right, guys? I can tell you that much. For those of you who are wondering, we have to score some of those early chances. You guys aren't telling me. I might have to go down and click on something else because you guys aren't telling me who has these early chances. Google ain't telling me neither. So aside from Carter, we're about 2 minutes outside of the first quarter of an hour played, guys. So judging by what you guys are saying, we're knocking on the door of Panama. A few shaky. Oh dear. Oh dear, I don't like this. What does this mean? Oh, sorry, Jamaica. What does that mean? Had all the chances. Yes, knocking hard. You scared me for a second, Keisha. So yeah, based off what you guys have said, we've knocked on the door. Early days, maybe the first 5 minutes had a bit of a shaky start, but since then we've been knocking on the door with a few chances coming our way, but haven't managed to tuck anything away so far. I see you guys have said Trudy Carter. I'm not sure, is that all the chances fell to the feet of Trudy Carter? Because that seems to be the only name that you guys have given me so far. New friend here from USA, not Jamaica, or I just like that. Oh, big up yourself, Rob Allbanks. That's a lovely name. If you're new to the channel, then please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button as well. And thank you for clicking onto my live stream. As a neutral, who do you want to see win? I'm saying, you say you're from the US, so naturally you want USA to retain the trophy, that be it the World Cup. I'm saying if Jamaica can't win it, then I want it to stay in Concacaf, which obviously means that if USA or Canada were to win the trophy, then it wouldn't really bother me, if I'm being completely honest. Guys, I haven't been on it like I usually am. Yellow card for Panama. I'm gonna have to do something different here. All right, let's do something different. Okay, so Knight Rider says, sorry about that little temporary blackout, and I think that's the reason why I'm having issues with my commentary, guys. Signals like dropping where I'm based, so that's the reason why I'm having a little bit of a signal issue. I'm not going I'm not gonna leave you guys, even though I'm having some signal problems. I'm gonna stay with you guys. Once we keep up this pressure, it will get to them, and that's mean bad fouls and cards. Okay. What else are you guys saying in the comment section down there? Gregory's saying, I don't like how Jamaica look. There is a better team compared to Panama, but I don't like how they're looking right now. Not naturally, because I'm not particularly a fan of their team, even though they have decent. Sometimes commentators were in the game because I am pulling for Haiti, but I'm not. Yeah, I think we're all rooting for everybody black, to be honest with you. Jody Brown has not played well. She needs to up her game. Maybe that comes down to player management there, KS. Maybe that's something that Lauren Donaldson has to address. Who knows? Jody might just score the opening goal, or she might score the winner. You never know. People had questions over Randy Renard going into today's game. I saw a couple people saying that she should just call it a day and retire, but it was her who got her country over the line. So maybe be a little bit patient with Jody. The goals will come. We know what she's capable of. She's shown up for her country before, and I have faith that she will do it again. And it might be a case of once that one goal comes and she hits good form again, we might just be in the driving seat once more with Jody. So just be a little bit patient with her. I know things aren't going her way, but it's not going to be like that forever. And guys, we've gone past the quarter an hour of the game, clearly edging towards the 20-minute mark, and it is still 0-0. But judging based off what you guys have said, Jamaica are looking like somewhat the better side. Probably have to say that slightly. 2 yellow cards handed out in the game, so clearly there's some indiscipline going on where Panama is concerned. Their first yellow card came in the 13th minute, and they followed that one up inside the 17th minutes with another yellow card. So they clearly have to tread carefully for the lengthy duration of this game. Otherwise, they could be experiencing their own little sending off or two. So that's how we're looking in the game so far. Also, I'm judging by what you guys have said. Trudy, not sure if she's still looking lively, but you guys said Trudy Carter is looking lively. Let me know how that partnership is looking between Carter and Carter and Cameron. I'm not sure why I forgot Tiffany's Cameron for a second. Like Brazil too. I think we all like Brazil. So they fouled Jody. Not surprised. You saw what happened when Jamaica played against Brazil. Jody was one of those players that was targeted, and players like Jody Brown and Bunny, naturally they're going to be targeted because they are the better players in the team. They are the players that you look to for your assists and your goals. Tricky to play against. So not just tricky, but they're a handful to play against. So naturally, teams will foul them. So I'm not surprised that that's happened or that is happening again with Jody Brown. My only real concern is that I obviously don't want them to hurt her. So hopefully she doesn't get hurt. But it's to be expected when you have the caliber, when you have the when you are that type of player that Jody Brown is, that caliber of an athlete, it's only natural that people are going to want to foul you for obvious reasons. I'm still trying, guys, to get back this commentary in my ears. Looks like I might be trying for some while. It's not happening for me just yet, and I'm not really sure why. It usually just works, but today, a bit like the Brazil game, fortune really isn't on my side. Hopefully that's not the case for the girls, but I'm not gonna leave you guys because I've been in worse position where I have literally no option when it comes to watching the game itself. I heard you ask about Peacock, but I know we have to pay because it's cable. Nice to meet you. Hope you visit. I've actually been to America a few times, funny enough. Yeah, I'm just asking how to tune into this game because at the moment I've hit a dead end, and I'm relying on you guys in the comment section to help me out. You can see that we're steadily approaching the end of the I'm not even approaching the end. I should say I'm steadily approaching the first half an hour of the game. It's still 0-0, 22 minutes played so far. As things stands, based of what is on screen in front of you. Oh wow. There you have some images from the game, guys. Of what is taking place between these two sides, and obviously it goes without saying it is a CONCACAF clash. Let me know what you guys make of Bailey as well. Bailey, for those of you who are wondering, is the Panama goalkeeper. How is she looking? Because she was one of the players that I was a little bit concerned about. She's a fantastic goalkeeper. How is she looking? Okay, what's the name of your what's the name of your channel? We don't have anyone to kick the shots. It's not encouraging, is it? How do you guys summarize the first half an hour of the game then? Because it seems like chances of come our way, but obviously scoreline is still 0-0, so we've not exactly capitalized off our chances. So let me know what you guys make of the first 30 minutes of the game. This one feels like it's going by quite quickly. I don't know, it's on the clock. Just to bring you guys up to speed, the other game that was played in our group, that be it France and Brazil. Brazil lost that one 2-1. So this game, really and truly, we need to win. We need to win this game, guys. It goes without saying. And it's so funny hearing Jamaica fans talk about Brazil should do us a favor. In what world is Brazil going to be doing any country a favor? That's not how football works. We're not friends at the end of the day. And even more so now with that big game coming up. I believe that one will be played on the 2nd of August. There is no favor that will be handed to us by Brazil before today's results against France, and even more so, we don't stand a bloody chance, do we? So that's going to be interesting. Knight Rider, thank you for your super chat. Definitely, appreciate that. How the heck is Trudy without a contract? She's so good. I often wonder that, and I don't want to allow my mind to think because it's dangerous. Sometimes I'm not even sometimes I'm an overthinker. I just sometimes fear the worst, and I think once my mind goes down that rabbit hole, it's dangerous. But I often ask myself that very same question: how is she without a contract? I don't know. I don't know. There's a number of things that go through my head, but it's not really good to assume in these situations. But no, yeah, she's a lovely player to watch. I don't know, maybe that's a question for Trudy, but I know Trudy seems like a private person, so I don't even know if you were to like arrange an interview, she would even accept an invite for an interview. I can try if that's what you guys want, but I'm not even going to hold my breath in that regard. But I could try. But she strikes me as someone who is just very private, which is a bit of a shame with female footballers. It's like if you want to grow the game, and we're trying to help you grow the game, then you kind of need to do interviews, regardless if you're a private person or not. I'm not trying to intrude in no one's private life, but you do need to do your interviews when they come your way. Rob Allbanks, what's your content all about, Rob? First time seeing you on the channel. Don't really know what your content's about exactly. Yeah, Brazil's not here to do no one any favor. Philip is saying we need to capitalize and score before halftime. Mr. Reed saying that he doesn't feel that this is not good play. They need Bunny in the park. Well, the only bunny that we can call on right now is Bunny Rabbit himself, because the human bunny is not available to us. So we're just going to have to just ride this one out without her, because she's sitting on a suspension. So she's not available. We have to learn to win without Bunny, guys. And if we can't win without our captain, then there's work to be done. It's plain and simple. There's no time for excuses. We have to play without our captain. Likewise, I've said before as well, we have to learn how to play without the Swaby sisters as well. We can't be so heavily reliant on Bunny, Jodie Brown, and the Swaby sisters. It's outrageous. It's one of those things that really irritate me, because I always look, especially where the centre back pairing is concerned, I'm like, Lord help us if there's an injury to our I will be back. Yeah, I'm having some technical issues clearly today, but yeah, all I can do is apologize. So if it happens again, sit tight because I will be back on your screen. And thank you guys for keeping me updated as well. Keisha is saying good try from Primus, that's Atlanta Primus. What Rob Allbanks is saying, he makes content on music education and entertainment. Okay, I'll stop by once I am able to. How is the game? I can't see it. Well, you and me both. You and me both. As frustrating as it is, I can't see the game neither, which is why I'm relying on you guys in the comment section. Really irritating actually, because I was looking forward to this game, but I don't really know what's going on. But I can't see the game. My signal is telling me that everything is all right, but clearly not. Maybe it's a case that the signal will build up as the live stream go ahead. I don't know. I'm just, one thing I do know though is that I'm not going to end the live stream. So I'm going to sit this one out with you guys as always and just talk away. You can see there on the screen in front of you. Let's just call this one 30 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. Neither side has found the back of the net. Judging by what you guys have said, it seems as if Jamaica is the better of the two, but maybe it's just marginally better. The gaffer did say that he's expecting a dogfight. Is there a dogfight out there, guys? You go ahead and let me know. Perhaps there is. There's a few yellow cards handed to Panama already, so perhaps there is a bit of a dogfight going on. Thank you. I wish I could change it, but unfortunately I can't. That's why the coach was so paid to think of Bonnie. So, yeah, comment. I don't really like watching or listening to games with biased commentators, because for me they just kind of ruin the game. A lot of the English commentators are biased as well, so the worst time to watch sports where there's English commentators is like for your athletics, for example. They're heavily biased with athletics. Football, maybe it's a little bit different. I don't know, because I don't even bother tuning in unless it's like club football. But even then, they have their own bias with English players. So it is what it is, isn't it? So Keisha is saying she's watching on Peacock. I don't know why I kept on thinking that you're based in Jamaica, Keisha. For some reason my mind was like, yes, she's based in Jamaica. So then Blackwood, she sees her name go into the referee's book inside the 31st minute. She has a yellow card to her name. Yeah, so looks like there is a bit of a dogfight. It's a little bit scrappy out there, it seems, right, guys? Let me know if I am incorrect. I'm only saying that based on what you guys have told me and also what I can read in front of me in terms of the cards being handed out. So it seems like there's a little bit of a hustle and a tussle. We're steadily approaching the end of the first 45. This one seems like it's flying by. And as it stands, it's a stalemate that we're looking at. The deadlock has yet to be broken. Panama 0, Jamaica 0. I think so far there's at least 3 yellow cards handed out. A little over 30 plus minutes played in the game. Shake my head. Was it a deserved yellow? Talk me through that one, guys. How are we looking with Denden's yellow card that never needed a card? What is that? Referee bias on display again. Good morning to yourself. All in the mix watching. Big up yourself. Keisha is saying, but who am I to say? Keisha, football is a game of opinions. If you feel like the referees receive a little brown paper envelope, then perhaps you're right, Keisha. I don't know. I'm watching on channel 4. Reggae Girlz will have I'm having some technical difficulties, so I'm not really sure about that one at the moment, but I will let you know. Jamaica not playing good. Mr. Green, that's not what I want to hear on my Saturday afternoon. A little bit 3 minutes past 2 p.m. here in England. That many yellow cards. Yes, we've got a couple yellow cards here and there. Side netting, good chance from Big Drew. That is from Keisha, and also Knight Rider, Big Drew hitting the side of the net. So it seems like we've had a fair bit of chances here and there. People, but yeah, maybe we need to be a little bit more polished, a little bit more clinical when it comes to the final play, that be it trying to put it in the ball in the back of the net. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, good morning or good afternoon to yourself. Maybe it's a good evening. All depends on where you're based in the world. All that I'm asking you guys to do, really and truly, is to kindly hit the like button. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Again, guys, I've had a little bit of a technical difficulties pretty much from start to current. I can't promise that it's not going to happen again, but if it does happen, then obviously I will come back on screen for you guys. So sit tight, don't go nowhere. King Charles, pleasure to have you with us in the comment section. The only other fixture that is in relation to us took place that one wrapped up some hour ago, I believe, or maybe even more. Won't be music to your ears if you had Brazil down as winners. They lost that one 2-1 against France, and the captain Wendy Renard, she was the difference maker, securing the all important 3 points for her country. So again, pressure is on for both sides. Panama are seeking to perhaps pick up either their first point or maybe even a shock victory over Jamaica. Jamaica, on the other hand, are seeking their first ever win at a Women's World Cup. As things stand, we are level for the time being. 36 minutes played on the clock. Couple chances have come our way from Trudy Carter, Big Drew, to name a few. We've also seen a couple disciplinary fly left, right, and center where cards are concerned, both for Panama. They picked up a few early yellow cards in the 13th minute as well as the 17th minute. And the player of the match from the 0-0 draw, the historic 0-0 draw against France, then Blackwood, she sees her name in the referee's book, and that came about inside the 31st minute. Bit of a scrappy start to the game from Jamaica. Call it, let's say, the first 5 minutes. Didn't probably look the sharpest or as sharp as we would have liked them to have looked, or what we expected them to look like. But since then, they've had a couple chances fall to their feet, haven't been clinical yet. And that goalkeeper that I've been raving on about, Bailey, I don't know if I should continue to praise Bailey because you guys are probably going to be upset with me and click off the screen, but massive fan of Bailey, one of my favorite keepers to watch. Just outstanding for me, really and truly. But I'm not going to give her no more praise because we're playing against them and I'm not trying to upset you guys. Gunners Boss, how you doing? Big up to you guys there in Philly. Jamaica really needs Bunny. I hear that, Tony, but look, we got to learn how to. If we can't play without Bunny and the Swaby sisters, then we're in trouble. We're in trouble. It's as simple as that. We've got to learn how to play without our captain, and we've got to learn to play without the Swaby sisters. Important players to our squad, but we've got to have the depth to fill their void. I know Bunny Shaw, she's a world-class player, so it's damn near impossible to find someone to replace her. You heard the gaffer in the pre-match press conference saying you need at least 2 players to replace Bunny Shaw. And even then, I'm not really sure you get the job done, really and truly. No disrespect to the players at our disposal, but she is world-class in every sense of the word. Gregory saying Jamaica is the better team, but they're showing Panama too much respect. I'm not good at with commenting. Well, I think you've done great so far. I've appreciated all the comments that's come my way. Bearing in mind that I'm experiencing so much technical difficulties, but I'm gonna ride this one out with you guys. I'm not gonna close my live stream. As tired and as frustrated as I am, I'm not going to close it. I'm just gonna sit here with you guys and do the best that I can. And then I will close off at the end of the full-time whistle. Hopefully we'll all be in good spirits. I would love 3 points. I would love to create further history to add to what we did against France, but I have a feeling it just might happen, but you never know, really and truly. You never know. No, I'm not going nowhere. I'm just saying the way that it's looking, it probably makes sense for me to go, but I'm not going to go. I've been in worse situations where there's literally no options for me to watch or listen to any commentary. And I've sat here and I've given you guys live streams, and it looks like today is more of the same. I'm having some technical difficulties, which is completely out of my control. But I'm gonna stay with you guys. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay with you all. We keep talking about Bunny, but in reality, she can't help us right now. We have 11 players on the field that can still do the job, so we have to live with that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to argue against that. Not going to argue against that. I'm in luck, guys. Pray for me. The commentary is back on. 38 minutes. Ooh. I think it's going to be a bit of a stop and start commentary for me. I can just about hear what the commentator is saying. Yeah, we're approaching that end of the first 45, guys. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Baller I don't know. Where are you based? Where do you live? If you're in Jamaica, then you can go ahead and watch it on TVJ. If you are in the UK, then I'm pretty sure it's on TV. I don't know where you're based, Baller, so I can't really help you. Maybe the guys in the comment section can. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Just want to congratulate that's back-to-back victories, right? This morning. Yeah, big up the Sunshine Girls. Gregory Reed says, when you have a team and you can beat them. Right now, Jamaica is playing with Panama, and Panama scored to make us to, Mr. Reed, you kind of tripped me up at the end with that one. I was going along with what you were saying, but then you kind of tripped me up. I'll be back for a game check. Big up Jamaica. Big up yourself as well. Carl Brown saying we definitely need more composure and better ball control from our players, especially in the final third. Can't disagree with that. We can't afford to draw, only win. We are looking a bit shaky. Based off what the guys have said in the first 5 minutes, seems like it's been the same throughout. Bravo. I don't know what to tell you then, guys. The only thing that I know is that the game is being shown in the UK. So if you want to go and watch it on UK television, you can. Marcus says it's on ITV4, so there you go. And you can also watch it on television Jamaica as well. I don't know no other options for you guys to watch it. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to listen to no like radio commentary or anything of that sort. So yeah, your best bet is to watch it on your ITV4 if you're in the UK. If you're in Jamaica, then you can watch it on Television Jamaica. I can't really give you any other options. Someone said Peacock, and apparently that's I think someone said it's a app. But I think that's more connected to the US audience. So you've got a couple of options. And that's about it really. Someone said Carl Brown said it's on local channel here in the US. So you are spoiled for choices. I guess it comes down to where you're based. I'm not sure where some of you guys are based, but it should be on your normal TV, to be honest with you. My commentary is well behind you guys. My commentary is in like the 42nd minute, and this the game itself is actually in the 44th minute. So I have to pause on my updates with you guys because it wouldn't even make sense. I think when halftime come, guys, I might need to go to the ladies. And I won't elaborate on that. But we're coming to the end of the first 45. Let me know your thoughts on how the game has been played and whether or not you're happy with what you've seen. I would love to add to what I've seen, but you guys have figured it out by now that I'm not really seeing much. One too many technical difficulties for my liking, but it is what it is. I'm gonna soldier on and sit this one through with you guys. Maybe we might actually see some early first half changes, guys. Oh no, premise. Free kick to Jamaica in a dangerous position. So judging by that, was premise brought down? Is that another yellow card for Panama? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you to those of you who have hit the like button. Really appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, I don't know, guys. This one seems like it's just gone. It's going past quite quick. This game seems like it's flying past. We're now inside additional minutes of the first 45, so we're almost closing off on the first 45. Still 0-0. It's that dogfight though that Jamaica was that Lon Donaldson and Alison Swaby was talking about, right? Gavin is saying Drew Spence's free kick hit the bar. Seems like it's a good effort there from Big Drew. It's funny because I can just about hear the commentator talk about Drew Spence's free kick. Seems like there was 2 fouls leading up to that free kick. So one against Big Drew and then the final one against Kayla. So yeah, it's a bit scrappy, isn't it? Very scrappy. So I think with regards to the free kick that you guys were talking about, we had Big Drew, that's Drew Spence, and also then Blackwood standing over the free kick with Drew Spence taking her chances. And it was a fantastic effort. I think goalkeeper went the right way, but as you guys said, this one looked like it hit the crossbar, but it looks as if, or I should say sounds as if the goalkeeper went the right way. Yes, she is a brilliant player. I mean, spent a decade at Chelsea. And now she's moved on to Tottenham, where she's playing with her compatriot, her international teammate, Rebecca Spencer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it looks as if Bailey saved it, but it plays kick given. Yeah, it looks. I don't know. It might have hit the crossbar, but Yeah, it looks like the goalkeeper went the right way anyways. And you should be seeing halftime pop up in front of your screen any moment now. Probably not what you guys want to hear or want to see, but it is what it is in relation to today's match. Let me just give you guys a quick little update. So yeah, guys, let me know what you make of the first 45. This one appears to have come to an end. You can see it on the screen in front of you. Panama versus Jamaica FIFA Women's World Cup halftime. And as it stands, we're sharing the points as it stands. Of course, we have a big second 45 coming up, where I'm assuming both sides are going to be seeking to secure maximum points. But as it stands, it seems overall it's been a bit of a scruffy game. Some good chances here and there, goalkeeper standing up and making a few good saves, but overall it doesn't seem like a smooth sailing game where we're concerned, based off what you guys are saying and what I can hear in my ears as well. And also a couple cards handed out here and there for between obviously us and Panama. Perhaps we need to be polished in the final third, or a bit more crucial in the final third. Music JA saying penalty. We should have gotten a penalty. Really? Where and for who? How did that come about? I haven't heard anything of that sort in my ear, and I've also not heard anyone touch on it in the comment section. So where would the penalty have come from? Let me know. Gregory says if I can click on his comment, they don't look good. They look very scrappy. Jamaica should have been 3 or 4 ahead. They are showing Panama, which is a weaker team, too much respect. I don't know, guys. Is that accurate? Is that something that you guys agree on? I do need to go to the toilet, though. I can tell you that I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable, so might give myself a couple more minutes, then take myself off screen and leave the. Actually, yeah, I need to go to the ladies, guys. It's a little bit uncomfortable, and then come back and discuss the first 45 with you guys. Don't go anywhere. I will make it quick. I won't be long. Let me know in the meantime, so that when I come back, what you guys make of the first 45. Hopefully my screen won't close on you guys, because as you guys can see, from start to current, there's a couple technical issues. But thank you guys for not clicking off on the live stream. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, I'm not really sure what you're waiting on. Also, if you're new to the platform, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's all I ask of you guys. So let me just line this up so that I can take myself off screen temporarily, and I promise you I will be back. Maybe let's go and see something else that maybe I could leave on the screen in front of you guys instead. Let's see, trying to see something that is a little bit more appealing for you guys. Let's see, bear with me, guys. I think it's just so slow today. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to bring something up on screen for you before I go off. Okay, well, I was hoping that JFF had done the halftime. Well, you guys know the halftime score. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to leave you guys with something on screen for you to look at. There's our starting 11. If it could load, that would be great. But it just goes to show, just to say, yeah, I've got a couple challenges that I'm trying to overcome. Haven't managed to overcome them yet. Couple technical issues, but don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, guys. I need to go and use the ladies' room. So please hang tight. I'm gonna take myself off screen and then I'll be back in less than 60 seconds. How was that? Was that 30 seconds? Was that less than 30 seconds? I said I'll be gone for about 30 seconds. I don't even know if that was 30 seconds, but I don't think that was long at all. Yeah, I needed to use the toilet, guys. I was hanging on for dear life. Whew, feels so much better. Miss McFadden, good day to yourself. Is it a good day or is it a good morning? Nevertheless, thank you for clicking onto my live stream. Would help if I just put back on these commentary has let me down today, but you guys haven't let me down. You guys have actually been the ones to give me the commentary, which I appreciate so much. If you haven't hit the like button already, I'm not really sure what you're waiting on, really and truly. Please do go ahead and hit the like button. Doesn't cost you a penny to do so, so please do hit the like button, guys. All right, so let's go back and bring up that halftime score. If you're just tuning in, here's how we're looking in match day 2 of the FIFA Women's World Cup. We're seeking our first ever 3 points of the World Cup, and Panama, on the other hand, our friends from Concacaf, they are seeking either their first point or first 3 points. Let me know which way you think this one's going to pan out. Feels like I've all right. Let's go ahead and switch something quickly on this screen in front of me. Timeline. Let's give you guys the timeline. And apologies, guys, for the that's why I've clicked on the wrong tab. Let's do that again then. I did think something was a little bit odd. Let's give you guys the correct there we go. So yeah, if you're just tuning into this one, it is 0-0. In the game before that, where Group F is concerned, Brazil lost 2-1 against France. Wendy Renard being the difference maker, the captain, the skipper, standing tall to secure maximum points for France in a game which basically apparently she was there was a huge uncertainty around Wendy Renard participation in today's game. I think maybe that was a little bit of mind games from the French, holding their cards close to their chest, not wanting to say whether or not she'll be available. And why would they? It does make sense. You don't really want to give that type of information away, especially when you need to win your next game, and they did so. So before we close off on the live stream, when we get to that point, obviously we do a little recap where the table is concerned. And Knight Rider, again, thank you so much for your super chat. He says, good first half, Panama stacking in the center. Jamaica need to exploit the wings. Then looks exhausted. Interesting that you've said that. That's been one of my things, issues with I guess you could call it player management, how we manage our players. But yeah, and you've continued by saying Drew and Atlanta doing the work in the first half. Switch Jody and Trudy, we will win. So that is from Knight Rider. Yeah, I think we need to manage our players better. Yes, people are gonna be like, it's only match day 2. But I just think that's something that we got wrong a couple times in the Concacaf Women's Championship, just playing players through the ground, playing players like Swaby sisters through the ground, Bunny, and also Jody as well. And that can come to cost you if you're looking to advance out of the group and perhaps take your chances in the latter rounds of the competition. So I think player management is something that we 100% need to work on. But again, some people probably say it's early days, and yeah, you're absolutely correct. Someone's saying, why Tiffany not playing? Well, she started the game, unless I missed something, but Tiffany started the game. I don't think that she has been replaced, because nothing has come through my ears, or there's no changes with regards to what you guys can see in the information on the screen before you. But yeah, Tiffany started the game. Trudy looks sick. I think you're probably saying that as she looks good, for those of you who are wondering. So who should replace, oh, or maybe not, you're saying who should replace Trudy? That's a question for you guys there in the comment section. What do you mean she looks sick? Again, I can't see what you guys are seeing, so that is a genuine question. You said she looks sick. Then from Miss McFadden, she said, if I could get up her comment again, she says, then has to play timid due to the initial. Absolutely. You have to tread carefully, because we don't need another sending off. And I think that is that. Now we'll sit patiently and wait for the second 45 to come up. I'm gonna bring back up my headline there, so you guys can see if you're just tuning in. Panama versus Jamaica in the 2023 FIFA. Oh, that was a nasty challenge to the rib of Jody Brown. I mean, just a yellow card. She's lucky that I'm not the referee, because I'm sending her straight to the dressing room with a automatic red. Yeah, that was nasty. Again, it's not nice. It's not pleasant to see the way Jody Brown has been treated so far in the World Cup. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit sorry for her, because she came into the World Cup with a sore thigh, haven't picked up an injury against Morocco. So maybe naturally would like for her to be better protected. But I mean, come on, in the last game against France, she had her heels clipped. She also had a knee to the back, and now she's been kicked in the ribs. So she's gonna be bruised, to put it politely. Be interesting to see what we do in the second 45. Just waiting on Google to do their own little update to let us know where we're at with that. And yeah, guys, let me know if you think if we can go and just complete the task on hand, which is what we need to do. We need maximum points. Also, let me know what you guys make of potential substitutions. Who would you bring on and who would you be taking off? I have a feeling I know who you guys are looking to take off just by taking a glance at the comment section anyways, but I can't speak for you guys. So let me know who you guys are looking to take off and who you're looking to bring on for the second 45, which is it will be underway in a matter of minutes, probably on the way for you guys. Panama getting us kicked off for the second 45. Jamaica wanting a win, and I'm pretty sure so does Panama as well. A crucial second half is underway. Substitution wise, Panama's gone in with their first substitution, and I believe they're playing it safe. Salazar, I think Salazar picked up a yellow card in the first 45. Let me go and double check that. So yeah, she did pick up a yellow card. She picked up the yellow card in the 17th minute. She's been substituted. So the first substitution at early doors, straight from kickoff for the first 45, is Panama. Salazar, like I said, was on a yellow card, and they're bringing in fresh legs. Let's see how Jamaica respond with substitutions of our own, and you should be able to see a live update taking place in front of you where substitutions are concerned. Might have to scroll that down a little bit for you guys, or if not, I'll do a little update when the subs come my way. Commentary wise, I'm still delayed. The commentary that I'm hearing in my ears is a little bit delayed, but it is what it is. IT Push is saying she's playing karate. It was a nasty kick to the rib of Jody Brown, to put it politely. Tony Green says, I can't wait to see the Philippines play again. All the teams need to watch them and see how they hold them defense. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they secured their first ever win at a World Cup. It's also their debut, so yeah, things are going good for them. Music JA is saying Matthews and Simmons needs to come on. You're asking for fresh legs where the firepower is concerned. Panama looking more dangerous now. That's according to Gavin Joseph. Left back is not solid enough. That's according to Mr. Thompson there in the comment section. IT Push is saying bring on Kiki Van Zanten now. So yeah, again, it could just come down to player management with these players, man. If you're gonna take off then who are you going to bring on to take on her position? Who is going to fill that void if you're looking to take off then where's Keisha and Tia? They're a little bit quiet. They seem like they've left the chat, guys. I don't know, maybe they've gone to the ladies' room a bit like myself earlier on. Or maybe they've just called it a day. I don't know. They've gone quiet on us though. If you're new to the channel, here's the task for myself. I'm trying to get to 4K between now and the end of the World Cup. I think I'm a little like maybe 218 subscribers short. And that was from checking last night. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, then please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. See if you can help me get to my wish of 4K subscribers before the end of the World Cup. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I'm saying, who do you replace her with? That's what I'm saying, like, you know. And I'm not just solely asking that question for today. I'm speaking long term. We know we have our own injury concern where left back is concerned anyways. So I'm talking long term. I think overall defense need depth. I think that's one thing that we can all agree on, that we need some depth where our defense is concerned. Looks like France take all the life out of Jamaica. Now they are arguing. Who's arguing? Do I really want to sit here and listen to all of this? Thank you guys for your updates. I can't see or hear what you guys are referring to. Who is arguing? Put on Wiltshire. I think she can play anywhere in the back line. That's an excellent choice. Yeah, Wiltshire is on the bench, so she can definitely come on and do a job. But yeah, overall, I just think we need to address our back line, because we can't keep just heavily relying on the likes of Siobhan Wilson. Unfortunately, she's not at the World Cup, and she would have just been an unbelievable player to have in this starting 11 with us. We know she picked up an ACL injury back in, I think it was April, if I'm not mistaken, and which basically wiped her out of the World Cup. PCA, good morning to yourself. The Jamaica coach doesn't know what to do. That's from Tony Green. If you're just coming into the live stream and you're new to the channel, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button and help me to bring the platform to 4,000 subscribers. At the moment, I believe we're about 218 short. And also, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see if we can maybe get 100 like on today's video, guys. So far we have 93 likes. 7 of you can go ahead and hit the like button. It doesn't cost you a penny. You would have made my day. And before I forget my manners, thank you guys for tuning in to the live stream. We're steadily approaching the first 60-minute mark of the game, and as things stand, it is still deadlock where Panama and Jamaica are concerned. Both teams seeking to salvage some history. Jamaica chasing, and I'm assuming they'll be looking to secure their first ever World Cup victory, and Panama on the other end, they're making their debut to the World Cup. They'll either be looking to do what is the unthinkable and have some bittersweet revenge over their Concacaf rivals. Let's remind ourselves that we stood in their way of qualifying for their first ever World Cup back in 2018. So what a revenge it would be if they went and got a win over us. But bare minimum, they'll be seeking to secure their first point of the World Cup, having been tucked away at the hands of Brazil. I think their first game ended 4-0, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, two teams chasing their own bit of history for this game. Can't call it so far, guys. I really can't call it. I would like to say we need some fresh legs, some bit of energy. Maybe we need to look to the youth on our bench and see if they can come in and help us. I know some people have emphasized on the big miss from Khadija Bunny Shaw, but hey, look, we need to learn how to play without her. Shouts or a penalty, according to you guys there in the comment section. Handball, but it seems as if the referee has said no. I don't know. Is that that brown paper envelope that we've been talking about when it comes to these match officiators, or did she get it spot on? Keisha, I thought you disappeared on us. Keisha is saying she's having anxiety. It's a good thing that I can't see the game for myself. I'm just going off what you guys are saying in the comment section, and also listening to some commentary. Otherwise, I think I'll be in the same boots as Keisha, battling with some anxiety. No penalty. Seems like there was a shout to a penalty where Jamaica is concerned, but the referee declined that one. 55 minutes on the clock. We're still at deadlock as we steadily approach the 60th minute mark. I'm expecting some substitutions from Lon Donaldson. Just to go over the starting 11. In case you guys don't know the starting 11, me myself, I've forgotten the starting 11. So what I'm gonna do is try to see if I can bring that back up for you guys. I'm being a little bit slow here, aren't I? I could have just scrolled and looked at the lineup. Very slow of me. So you can see there with the image in front of you guys. Yeah, I did find it weird when we first looked at this graphic where, unless there's been a change, the graphic initially said Trudy Carter will be starting at top and Kayla would be at the back, which I thought was a little bit odd. But it's since changed, and Kayla is through the middle, and I think that is her position. That's where I was expecting her to be. So this is the starting 11 there, guys. We've got Spencer, Tiffany Cameron, the Swaby sisters at center back. We also have Dendel Blackwood. So that's Dendel Blackwood and Cameron completing the back line. Unfortunately, the player of the match from the France game, we've scored, guys. We have found the back of the net. Thank God. Jesus. So there we go. It looks like we're up and running. We have found the back of the net. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. And it is our skipper, is Alison Swaby. As things stand, she's firmly put her name in her country's history book if we were to go on to win this one. So Alison Swaby, the skipper, who is donning the captain's armband in replacement of Bonnie Shaw, who is absent from today's game. She's found the back of the net, and that's just some minutes under the 60-minute mark. Alison Swaby finding the back of the net, and Jamaica have their first goal of the FIFA Women's World Cup, all thanks to Alison Swaby getting the better of Bailey in goal between the sticks for Panama. So we are up and running, guys. Finally, the goal came after patiently waiting and after asking so many questions there in the first 45. It's the skipper, it's the centre back, the defender, Alison Swaby, who has given us the opening goal. And it seems like Blair Video is in good mood, he's in good spirit. Thank you, Blair, for your super chat. He's absolutely delighted. This one came from a corner. Ooh. So this came from a corner which was taken by Trudy Carter and placed into the box and neatly dealt with by Alison Swaby. She jumped the highest and headed her team out in front, breaking the deadlock. So the deadlock has been broken, guys, all thanks to our skipper, Alison Swaby. And yes, she is the skipper because as you should know by now, Khadija Banishaw is unavailable. Brilliant from Jodie Brown. What a pass. Oh my God. So you guys are liking what you've seen from Jodie Brown. But there we go. The deadlock has been broken, guys. And as it stands, we are in the driving seat to secure our first ever victory at the Women's World Cup. Still some distance to go, but the deadlock has been broken, and that babyface assassin that's been facing a ton of criticism is lighting up the flank for you guys. All that's really missing is a goal, really and truly. But like I said, do be patient with Jodie Brown, because the goals will come with her. We've seen it before in the past, and we will see it again. But more importantly, the big talking point right now is that we are, like I said, in the driving seat, all thanks to our skipper, Alison Swaby, with a delightful header to break the deadlock. And we are now gone past the 60-minute mark. We're out in front against our Caribbean, my apologies, Concacaf rivals, Panama. So that is how we're looking there, guys. That's something for you guys to be upbeat about and to smile about. We've been here for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. We already know what happened in the France game. For those of you who are unaware, France secured the 3 points over Brazil, which pretty much means that we need to win this one even more so. And we're in the driving seat at the moment, and hopefully we can close this one off and do what we need to do. The big Alison Swaby there, creating history as things stands, and hopefully it stays that way. Saw a comment earlier on, and where's it gone? Big up yourself, Formula Sports. Good morning to yourself. I hope you're in good health. And don't know about you, but I'm quite pleased with that, guys. We need the win. How's the anxiety holding up for you there in the comment section, Keisha? Still high on anxiety? It's been a patient game so far. And yeah, we're looking like we're going to secure our first ever World Cup victory, guys. France did what they had to do. I know you guys are probably not best pleased about that. And now we are fired back. I need 2 of you to go ahead and hit the like button to bring this one to 100 likes on the video. I did say what I wanted from today's live stream is 100 likes, and for you guys to hit the like button. So if you haven't done so already, then please just take a little moment of your time to go ahead and hit the like button. Let me go ahead and see what the timeline is saying. I've not heard. Woo! Ooh! Oh, McCoy. Oh, Kayla let that one run away from her for a bit. That's unfortunate. We had an opportunity there that fell to the feet of Kayla, it would appear. But unfortunately, she made a meal of it. Almost came close to doubling our lead, and you should be able to see this one in front of you. From what I can hear in my ears and from what I can see in front of me, there's no substitution, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but as things stand, there's no substitution for us. Panama's made their first substitution. That was a cautious one from them. So yeah, I don't think there is any subs. I can't hear anything in my ears, and I can't see anything on the screen in front of me. We need someone to settle the game. You guys seems Keisha is still high on anxiety, guys. I can tell. Gavin Joseph says, good afternoon. I'm good, nervous though. Good afternoon to yourself, Gavin. Hope that you are getting better after your I'm here and there. Not feeling great today again, but it is what it is. My feet, however, so far so good. They're a little bit swollen, but not as bad as they were last week. Last week they were scary to look at. But no, yeah, I'm okay. Keisha is definitely a nervous wreck. Keisha is saying we need all the goals. So clearly that one goal score line isn't a safe one. Formula Sports. Oh my God. Where are all the people that were saying their 3+ goal score line? Not saying it can't happen, but they seem to be quiet. I have not heard a peep out of them. I think they were the same one that was saying Brazil would win against France. Miss McFadden, thank you for the lovely update. She is saying that Matthews is coming on. So that seems like it might be a substitution for who's he taking off then? Oh, he took off Trudy. Okay, well, thank you for your update. You are slightly ahead of me. I think you're slightly ahead of Google as well. My commentary, my in-ear commentary hasn't given me that update as of yet, but I do trust the info that you're presenting to me. So yeah, Matthews is coming on, and it seems like she is replacing Trudy Carter. As things stand, guys, clearly 65 minutes on the clock. The skipper for today's occasion is Alison Swaby, and she has broken the deadlock. How do you rate that header from Alison Swaby, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Lovely header, right? Rose to the occasion to give her country the opening lead. So that is how we're looking. I'm literally only just hearing about the Shayna Matthews substitution. So that just goes to see, that just goes to show what I'm dealing with. Clinical header, absolutely clinical. Jumped the highest and did what she needed to do. Keisha is saying Panama is pressing, only way it could have scored. Yeah, exactly. And that's brought an end to Trudy Carter's day with the introduction of Shayna Matthews. All right, so what I need to do, if you guys see me looking down, we need to get Panama. We need to check Panama's high press and counter with speed. If you guys see me looking down, I'm just preparing my what am I preparing? I'm preparing some stuff for the socials, really. Okay, so don't worry, I'm not texting, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm just preparing I'm preempting what could happen at the end of the full 90 basically. It worked for France. It worked for France. So if it worked for France, then who knows? It might work for them as well. If that's their way of stopping us, then hey, as they say, you got to do what you got to do, right? And thank you to those of you who have hit the like button. I've surpassed what I asked for. I did ask for 100 likes, and you guys have taken me to 107. So thank you guys for doing that. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I don't know why I'm never ever nervous in these moments. I'm never ever feeling nervous. I just say it is what it is, whether I'm nervous or not. I tell a lie. Sometimes I do get nervous, but lately I haven't really been feeling the nerves. Like today, I'm feeling like quite calm. But you guys are definitely feeling the nerves more so than myself. Yeah. Panama almost scored. Panama's Cox is a good player. Fresh legs. Girls need to change something. Too much pressure for my comfort. Lon Donaldson's got you lot on the edge of your seats, innit? He's got you guys panicking on a wonderful Saturday morning. Better you than me, because your girls are playing coach lately. Nah, Kasim still. There are 4 Panama players in Jamaica. We're all over the world, aren't we? Jody has fire under her. Jody is a little assassin, massive fan of hers. If you're new to the platform, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to pull myself to 4,000 subs. I'm on 3794 at the moment. At least if I can get 6 subs from today's live stream, then we'll work on the rest. Trying to see if I can actually reach the 4K for this World Cup. I don't even know if it's going to happen, but hopefully it does. And we are inside the 71st minute, and it's a good scoreline. It's a good reading, I should say. Maybe not a good scoreline, would be better if we could add to it. But as things stand, we're in the driving seat to secure our first ever win at a women's World Cup. All thanks to Alison Swaby with her header inside the 56 minutes. One change to mention, which came in the 65th minute, and that is Shayna Matthews coming on for Trudy Carter. And I know you guys are panicking in the comment section, but I feel like I'm more at ease compared to you guys. Still expecting us to win this, so maybe that's the reason why I'm not panicking too much. Tiffany is hurt. Thank God for Swaby sisters in defense. Yeah, worrying when you think what happens if you think it's bad to play without Bunny. Imagine having to play without the center back pairing of the Swaby sisters. All right, let's see if I can I'm trying to make notes here, guys, so that I don't forget what I'm talking about or what I need to address. Seems like Formula is not best pleased with the referee, and I can say because they need 2 more goals to be top of the chart. I think he's Tony Green's referring to goal difference and going to the top of the table. Is that what you're referring to? I think so. Swaby them are boss, but them are settled with Samson playing good too. Sometimes another one that I could drop into center back. She is a center back. Because okay. I need to write some stuff down, guys, because knowing me will just leave my mind and I won't be able to even remember it. Rockford, good morning. How you doing? Is that an almost for us extending our lead? I'm just about had enough of my commentary. I feel to just give up on it. But obviously, I'm still going to be here with you guys until the game comes to an end. I am tired, so it looks like it's gonna be a rest day for me. I need 5 of you to subscribe to my channel. See if you can take it to 800, and then we'll deal with the rest at another day. So 5 of you, if you're new to the channel, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Kayla is tired, a bit like myself. Then I'm also tired as well. So, guys, it looks like we're on course for another first ever, and these are the moments that we live for, really and truly. Great to be part of these historic moments. Of course, there is some while to go until this game comes to an end, but it looks like um, we are edging closer and closer to securing a first ever World Cup win where the women's team is concerned. And to do it against Concacaf rivals as well, it makes it a little bit sweeter, doesn't it? I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys make of what I've just said, but doing it against Concacaf rivals makes it that tad bit sweeter. Okay. And because I'm tired, guys, I don't think I'm going to be here much longer after the end of the show, particularly because I gave you guys a live stream late last night. I think that one crept over into the morning, and also I started up this live stream whilst the France game was playing because they overlap the two, don't they? And they belong to our group. Right now, I'm running. I'm on my last leg. I'm tired, so I'll be closing off shortly after the final whistle, and hopefully I'll still be smiling. Hopefully you guys will be smiling with myself as well. So again, before I forget my manners, if you're just coming into the live stream, then thank you for tuning in. I hope that the result is pleasing on the eye. We're almost home and dry, though there is a little bit of a distance to go until we wrap this one up. And it looks like it's another first ever on the cards for the Reggae Girls. Thanks to our skipper for tonight's game, for so used to saying tonight, for today's game, Alison Swaby. We should put center forward and Paul Kayla wide. Big up yourself, I am sure sports. I hope you're good in your neck of the woods. Good morning to yourself. Thank you for tuning in. If you're not familiar to his platform, I'm not really sure why that is, but you could always check him out. Like and subscribe to his content. PCA must big up our goalie Rebecca. She's in charge of the 6-yard and 18-yard box and a very good presser of the ball. I do love our goalkeeper selection. No complaints where that's concerned. Ms. McFadden says we need another goal. I think anxiety is definitely in the comment section for you guys. Oh no, Panama. Yeah, Panama's pulling at your heartstrings there in the comment section, aren't they? Another change. I think this is one that we really and truly expected to see. Washington and Simmons, and that should pop up on the screen in front of you guys soon. We're now inside the 20-minute mark, and there may be the odd maybe 2 or 3 minutes of additional time played after the full 90, and we are on our way to further history, guys, if we can just hold on and get the job done. You can see that it's been changed in front of you. Kayla McKenna is substituted for Cameron Simmons, and that is inside the 80th minute. So more substitutions coming our way. You already saw the first substitution, Shayna Matthews coming on for Trudy Carter. And there should be another substitution updated in front of you guys. Should be able to see this one. If you can't see it, basically Jody Brown is off for Washington. So Slade Washington is on for Jody Brown. Again, that's a double substitution inside the 80th minute as Jamaica look to ease out this game. Lauren Donaldson and our goal scorer Alison Swaby did predict a dogfight for today's game. I think it's safe to say that it's been a somewhat of a dogfight at times, most certainly where the tackles are concerned, right? TJ, good morning to yourself. Jody Brown should really make use of her pace. Jody Brown will always be Jody Brown, outstanding player. Like I said, be patient with her. You will see the very best of Jody Brown again at some point. So, guys, that is how we're looking. Washington is doing too much already. That's according to Thompson. I'm good, TJ. A little bit tired, a matter of fact, but other than that, I'm good. I'm hanging on for dear life. I'm trying to close off on this live stream with you guys, but so far, so good. Jody Brown, for me, she has the potential to be a world-class player, nowhere near an end product. We got to remind ourselves that she is still young. She is still just growing into herself as a player and as a woman as well, a female athlete. So you gotta be patient with her. You will see the very best of Jody Brown. Make no mistake about that. Class is permanent, as they always say. So Brown, that's somebody that I'm not even worried about, not even in the slightest. You will see the very best of her again. Mark my words, that's something that I am certain of, with no hesitation. I need 3 of you, if you haven't done so already, to hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, please help me to get to 4,000 subscribers. Again, if you've tried calling into the show and you've not gotten through to me, it seems like my mobile provider has given my number to someone else. And I was only made aware of this yesterday after I closed off on my live stream. So my number now belongs to this random white guy. So if you message the show or if you try to call into the show, you're going to see a picture of I don't even know who this person is, just a random white man that I've never seen in my life. So yeah, but at the end of this live stream, I'm going to try and see if I can rectify what happened. It might be a case where I just need a new number, because I'm not sure why we're sharing numbers, but I'm gonna have to reach out to my mobile provider and see what happened. So yeah, I would advise you guys not to message that, because it's not me that you're going to be messaging. So yeah, don't message it. Avoid messaging that number and avoid calling it as well. Well, big up the barbershop crew in St. Thomas. Glad that you guys are enjoying the commentary, and have a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys are looking sharp, by the way. I know you guys are going to be feeling yourselves after you get your fresh trim. So hope you guys are looking sharp, and big up to the barbers as well, for keeping the guys looking fresh. Miss McFadden says premise is cramped up. it's that time of the game, isn't it? We're edging closer and closer to closing this one off. Are you guys gonna give me the 3 subscribers that I've been asking for? 3 more subscribers, guys, to pull me to 800, and then we'll deal with the rest at a later date. But thank you to you guys who have hit the like button. I said I wanted 100 likes. You guys have given me 117. We're edging closer and closer to tasting perhaps the greatest joy so far of our World Cup journey. Last time round against France in match day 1, we secured our first ever point, and it looks like we're about to do one better, which is what football is all about, isn't it? It's about progress, progression, getting better and better, taking those necessary steps to eventually reach your end goal. What is Jamaica's end goal? You probably have to ask the players and the gaffer. And I'm not just talking about this World Cup. I'm just talking about long-term gratification. So this is all part of the building process. First, you qualify for the World Cup. That's job done. Then you get your first point. That's another job done. Then you get your first win. That is another job done. Next thing you want to do is to advance out of the group, and from there you take your chances. You learn and you grow, and it seems that they are most certainly growing. Just to reiterate, 86 minutes on the clock, 4 minutes away from the full 90. Do expect some additional minutes of added times, maybe 3-4 minutes of added time, I should say. But as it stands, it is our skipper, our captain, who has taken charge of today's occasion. A lovely header from Alison Swaby. Inside the 56 minutes is the difference maker. That one ensured that the deadlock was broken. Jamaica out in front, 1 goal to the good against our Concacaf rivals, Panama. They can't stand us, Panama. Tiffany Cameron is off for Tierney Wiltshire, and also Atlanta Premises has gone off for Peyton McNamara. So there is your latest substitution. 87 minutes on the clock. We're almost home and dry. And to those of you who have your anxiety in the comment section, I don't know. It's tense moments in the dying minutes of this game. But yeah, try to calm down. Hopefully we can see this one through. I like it when Formula goes on a little bit of a run, because it's like you don't expect it from him, so it's always funny when he does. But yeah, before I forget my manners, again, thank you to you guys for riding this one out with me. It's almost 3 hours. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, and we've hung in there, and that is despite our technical issue. I've had a couple technical issues here and there, and you guys have sat with me. So yeah, thank you for doing that. Thank you for hitting the like button and the subscribe button as well. Your support, goes without saying, doesn't go unnoticed. And in case I haven't said this already, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I think if things stays the same, you'll be in high spirits if we can just hold on to this lead and take ourselves over the line. Though Panama appear to be knocking on the door, I have said on my preview to this game that they're a bit like the Undertaker. That's a WWE reference. They don't go down easily. They always try to rise back up again after you think you've knocked them down. So them knocking on our door in the dying minutes of this game is hardly a surprise. It was always going to be a dogfight. It was never going to be a walk in the park, because they're not that type of team. They do fancy their chances, and they do want to step up to the occasion. So that's pretty much Panama in a nutshell. Probably why I'm not like too anxious with Panama, because kind of know what to expect from them already. Definitely don't underestimate them in any way, shape, or form. We've already seen a couple more economically developed countries underestimate their opponents, and they almost got their wings clipped. England being one of them, underestimating Haiti. We've seen Nigeria came close to some history there against, I think it was against who did they play? Apart from their host, no, sorry, not Nigeria, it would have been Republic of Ireland, came close to a historic victory over Canada. And then, of course, Nigeria having the last laugh against co-host Australia. So, guys, we're into the 90-minute. We are actually gone past the 19 minutes. So, we are now looking at some Fergie time. Ms. McFadden is saying 6 minutes. So that we're now firmly staring right at Fergie time. Hopefully we can see this one through. Keisha, it's a good thing that Keisha is not on the screen in front of you, because you guys will be an absolute nervous wreck. Keisha is battling with her anxiety in the comment section, as are a couple of the other guys as well. But yeah, thank you guys for your support. You guys give me the energy to keep going. So thank you all for your support. It is greatly appreciated. Guess what, guys? I need 2 more of you to hit the subscribe button to take this one to 800. So yeah, please, if 2 more of woo, hello, penalty to us. We got a penalty. I don't see no red card. So there's a penalty with no card, guys. Is that what you guys are telling me? You guys are saying that is a clear penalty. So has it been rewarded? Or has the referee just basically done what they usually do? Let me know in the comment section. I've just about given up on my another handball. So yeah, it is a penalty. So it looks like yeah, we've been awarded is that a yes, that we have been awarded a penalty for a handball inside the box? Be interesting to see who's stepping up to take this one. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you guys in the comment section. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, who is going to take it? Tony Green. Tony Green's a little bit of a comedian there, isn't he? He's saying that Bunny's going to take it. There's your laughs. There's your laugh, I should say. So penalty awarded to Jamaica. A bit sloppy from Panama. Expected better from them, to be honest with you. But maybe that's karma, because we perhaps should have had one in the first 45. VAR is checking it. Oh Jesus. Okay, so now I'm the one with a bit of anxiety. See what Keisha's done? She's transferred her anxiety over to me. So VAR, as you can see right in front of you, is checking shouts for penalty. So we just have to sit tight and see how this one pans out. I think it's safe to say either way, that's 3 points in the back pocket, or is it too soon to say that, guys? Let me know in the comment section. But it seems like it might just be job done. Miss McFadden, I mean, come on, you're a bearer of bad news. I do appreciate you. What are they saying? Oh, okay. I keep telling you that the brown paper envelope that we need to pass around, that is the magic trick. That's how you woo these referees. We really are broke, can't we? Because we clearly don't have a brown paper envelope to pass around. But it seems like that shouts for a penalty has been denied. Interesting. I've had enough of complaining about these match officials. I don't have the strength to keep on speaking about them. They're not even worth my time, to be honest with you. See what football does to you, takes you up like a little roller coaster and just drops you and leave you high hopes. But hey, I think that we are home and dry, I think. Guys, my commentary tonight, it hasn't today. Need to stop saying night. I'm used to doing night streams, night watch-alongs. It hasn't been great. So I can only apologize to you guys, but technical difficulties here and there completely out of my control. So sorry about that. How the hell is that not a penalty? Well, when you're wearing the black, gold, and green of Jamaica, it never is, unfortunately. So that answers your question. I'm just readying readying my caption for you guys got in the comment section there. We should be at full time already, no? Fergie time should be up, no? Wow, I've enjoyed this one. I should think that the scoreline is the same and there's no surprise. I'm gonna take off this bloody headphone because it's not helped me out at all. Disappointment. And I put back on my actual headphones. You're a disgrace. Had my hopes up, did not work throughout the full 90. So thank you guys for sitting with me. You guys are the ultimate 12th man. Imagine I'm supposed to be giving you guys the commentary. I haven't really done much. You guys have done it for me. And that should be it, right, guys? Final whistle should have been blown by now. Did the rules change? How was that not a penalty? Never is a penalty when you're in the black, gold, and green. We're too broke for penalties. Another corner for Panama. Seems like the referees, I don't know, maybe let me not even say anything because wouldn't want my channel to get closed down, but I think you guys get where I'm going with this. One more of you, please, guys, subscribe to the channel, and then you can take me to 800. I might just hang on to see if you guys can do that, but the bigger picture isn't my subscribers. The bigger picture is we should be a couple seconds away from tasting even more history. 8 minutes. This ain't even Fergie time. What do you call this? This is not Fergie time. I'm not familiar with this, but it's all done. It is job done where Jamaica is concerned, and it is history once more on the card. I'm just waiting on that to change, that graphics there to change in front of you guys. But it is victory at last for Jamaica in the FIFA Women's World Cup. All thanks to our skipper on today's occasion. The skipper being Alison Swaby, and she has gifted Jamaica with their first ever FIFA Women's World Cup victory. And what a way to do it over Panama, our Concacaf rivals. They must absolutely despise us in every sense of the word. Google is a little bit slow. So again, I'm just waiting. There we go, full time. And with that, I can go ahead and do this for you guys. Alison Swaby gifted Jamaica their first ever FIFA Women's World Cup victory. And I think that's what we all wanted, no? That's definitely something that we have all been craving. and that was worth the wait. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. You're not best pleased with the referee. At this point, I couldn't care less about them, to be honest with you. The bigger picture here is that we've tasted further history. That's a gigantic victory for us. And we also did it without our skipper, our captain, Khadija Bunny Shaw, absent due to suspension, beating our Caribbean rivals, Panama, 1-0. And that means it's a first ever win where the FIFA Women's World Cup is concerned. Last game round in match day 1, we secured our first ever point against the number 5th ranked team in the world, France, drawing 0-0. Today, we've taken a gigantic leap forward and we have gone 2 better, and we've secured maximum points, be in Panama, 1-0. So the dogfight in which the gaffer was referencing, it was definitely on display, but all that matters is the full-time score, beating Panama, 1-0, all thanks to Alison Swaby. And you can go ahead and read the headline for yourself. Alison Swaby gifted Jamaica their first ever FIFA Women's World Cup victory. She must be on cloud 9. I cannot imagine how she's feeling at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer with you guys. One, I need to update my socials, which I'm about to do. So just bear with me, and then I will get back to reading the comment section. I doubt that you guys will see me later on. You guys are saying that that was a penalty. Bunny, she had to play the role of the 12th man today. That's due to a suspension, 2 yellow cards in the game against France, which basically meant she was unavailable for selection for today's game. And let me just go and do what I said I was going to do. With teams strong, and that's what you need to do. You need to be winning games without your captain. You can't be so heavily reliant on Bunny all the time. Players need to step up. At the end of the day, football is a team game. There's 11 of you, so if one of you can't make it for whatever the reason is, then the rest of you need to come together and make it possible, ensure that the job gets done. It's not a individual sport. It's not about, yes, you have individual brilliance, but football is a team sport, and you have to step up to the occasion, hold yourself accountable, and be the difference maker. And I think that's exactly what you saw from Alison Swaby. I'm still trying to get something up on my phone. Let me just go ahead and close this system down because it's absolutely useless. But yeah, let me know what you guys make of the overall game. I know what you guys think of the game in periods in terms of first 45 and second 45, but let me know what you guys make of the overall game itself. I want to know what you guys think, so go ahead and let me know. And I am going to be updating my socials. Just bear with me, guys. I think only one of you was fully rating that header there from Alison Swaby. Let me guys know what you guys think of her. Let me see. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and update my socials, guys. It's difficult to multitask. Sometimes I feel like I need a team to help me out, and other times I'm like, I prefer to just work by myself, to be honest with you. Feel like I get the job done better if I work by myself. But big win, we have to beat Brazil. That's a tall loss, but anything is possible. Football is played on the day, at the end of the day. So who knows, maybe we can go out and do what would be unthinkable, and that would be sweet revenge considering what happened at the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup, our debut at the World Cup, and we played against Brazil. Just trying to find a picture of Alison Swaby, guys. So just bear with me a little bit, because I do need to update my Instagram and so on. I think I'll find something that I can work with. If we were clinical, the scoreline would be way better. Live and you learn, don't you? That's something else that we can work on in training. But there's no need to be upset, no need to sulk. We've got our first ever victory at a FIFA Women's World Cup. Let's see what Concacaf has to say about this, because I know they were ranting and raving earlier on. Let me go and see what they have to say. I'm also keeping an eye on what you guys are saying in the comment section, so don't stop speaking to me. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. I was gonna go at the end of full time. If anyone wants to come on, let me know. Let me know, because it might just work, it might not. So if anyone wants to come on, then let me know and we can have a little chat. Let me just check something here, guys. One moment. Yes, it's Carter. I was just ensuring that she got the Carter. She got the head. She got the assist. All right. All right, then time to update my my socials. Student engagement. If you are on my Instagram, please do go ahead and hit the why do I always have to beg you guys for likes? Hit like on my recent upload. Obviously it's about our skipper on today's occasion, Alison Swaby. I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to look at what I've said, and I'm also trying to pay attention to what you guys are saying in the comment section. Knight Rider says draw against Brazil is second round. Sound easy, right? If you're thinking with your heart, Knight Rider, then yes. If you're thinking with your head, then perhaps that's a completely different story. But let's just take it one day at a time. Let's see how we're looking in training. Let's listen to that all-important pre-match press conference, which I think, when is the second? The game against Brazil is now the second, which is a Wednesday. So Tuesday is when we'll have a pre-match press conference, and then we wait and see what happens with our game against Brazil. And but yeah, I think we should all be in high spirits after that. That is job done, and we're doing it again. So I should say we did it against our CONCACAF rivals. I don't know if that makes the victory even sweeter. For me, it does. And like I said, Panama must absolutely despise us at this point. Always getting in their way, always stopping them from tasting some sort of success and history. Understand how that wasn't a penalty. I don't know what's the use of VAR. Then the ball hit. That should have been 2 shouts or penalty, because I'm pretty sure there was shouts or penalty inside the first half, right? If I'm not mistaken, there was shouts or penalty inside the first half. So I don't really know. I don't know. I'm confused with VAR, confused with the refereeing. Things don't ever seem to go our way when it comes to decision making, where penalties are concerned, or even just discipline, handing out yellow cards. We see it with the men's team and we see it with the women's team. So I don't really know what to say. Honest to God, like I just don't know what to say. But what I am saying is I'm updating my socials. Because I have to. I don't have a team, so I'm a one-man band. Doing it on Instagram, doing it on YouTube for you guys. So just bear with me. Promise I'm not texting no one. That would be rude. I'm just trying to update my socials for you guys. 67 of you watching. There must be at least one of you who are new to my channel. And if you are, then just do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. It's not gonna cost you a penny. I'm just trying to get to 800. That would make it 3,800, because my aim is to get to 4,000 subs for this World Cup. Whether or not it's achievable remains to be seen, but that's my little aim for myself. And I'll just continue to try and give you guys the content as I go. So that is pretty much where I'm standing, guys. Again, I'm still trying to update my socials, so just bear with me. So yeah, if you're new to the platform, then please do go ahead. Thank you. I knew there had to be someone, so we've done it, guys. You've made me a happy bunny. So is Alison Swaby. We got the all-important win. We got the clean sheet. I got the 100 likes that I wanted from the live stream, and you guys have taken me to 3,800 subs, 200 more to go until we do what I've asked you guys to do. So thank you, Miss McFadden. Thank you so much for your super chat. It goes without saying that I do appreciate you guys' support. I've said it before and I'll say it again. These live streams are so difficult at times. I feel to just pack it in where content creation is concerned. But you guys always change my minds. Very appreciative of the content, and I'm also appreciative of you guys as well. Will I be back later on? Maybe. I hate regurgitating content, so I'm not really sure if I will be, because it's not something that I like to do. But yeah, let me know, out of 10, what do you guys rate? How do you guys rate Alison Swaby's header out of 10? What do you guys rate more, also the header or the assist from Trudy Carter? Thank you, Formula. It's the little baby steps that counts. Seeing that 3,800, it really has made my day. Like, I don't think subscribers know just how much we appreciate them when they hit that like button and they subscribe to our channel, because that is essentially what helps to grow the brand. So when you're doing the little things that you're probably thinking isn't that big of a deal, in reality it is a huge deal. So thank you, 3,800. That's pretty much my weekend made. Like, you guys have made my weekend, and it just makes it feel so much sweeter. When I came on here, I think I had like 2 or 3 people watching the live stream, and that gradually grew. So yeah, thank you guys for keeping me company. Apologies for the glitches. That's completely out of my control. I have no control over that. So I'm watching and they not liking so much. I don't know what to do, Keisha. I really don't know what to do. It's a problem at times. I'm like, wow, you guys are quite mean. It doesn't cost you a penny to hit the like button. Like, please hit the like button. To summarize it all, guys, the more you hit the like button, you basically help to widen the reach of this platform's yeah, the platform, the first of all, before the platform, the video itself, and then the platform. So that's why I keep saying to you guys, hit the like button. I'm not doing it to like be like some irritating wasp in your ears. I rate the assist and the goal 10 out of 10 for both. I like that. You're playing it safe, Gavin. I like that. I like that. Come on, people, like up the stream. Please do like the stream, guys, because it's back-breaking work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Back-breaking probably sounds a little bit extreme. But in the future, you guys will understand why I'm saying it's back-breaking work. Maybe relatively soon. I'll explain it all to you guys why it is back-breaking work, and maybe then you guys will understand why off late I'm saying hit that like button, because I am pushing my body to the limit to give you guys live stream. So pretty soon what I'm saying will make sense to you all, because like I said, I'm pushing myself to the limit here. All for you guys and nobody else, really and truly, just for you guys, the subscribers. So yeah, history created once more, all thanks to Alison Swaby, the skipper on today's occasion. Wonderful header. I don't know if what I like more. I love a cheeky header, so I might have to sway towards the header, guys. I do love a header. I think you can see it here in front of you. Swaby, the Reggae Girlz breakthrough, and it's the skipper who scores as Alison climbs the head home, Carter's corner. I do like a cheeky header, so I might have to go with the header on this occasion. But big up Trudy, nevertheless. Big up Trudy came into the game, starting the game. She didn't play the last match. I don't recall seeing Trudy play in the last match. Thank you again for your super chat. Yeah, another clean sheet. This is all part of the building process that we were speaking about in the first half. These are the positives that we need to be focusing on. Yes, it would have been great to drum up the score line, but let's remind ourselves, let's use Haiti as an example. They suffered narrow 1-0 defeats in their first two games. So sometimes that's just how it is. Yes, if you can enhance your goal difference at times, that is the difference maker. Your goal difference is your difference maker. But for me, the most important thing is progression with this Reggae Girlz team. I don't really want to be unrealistic. I don't want to think with my heart. I want to be able to think with my head. I'm thinking of the overall succession plan, and this is what it's all about. It's about laying down the foundation. I already touched on the foundation and last night's pre-match it's not pre-match, preview. Sorry guys, about the importance of the building blocks and the foundation. The foundation is quite obvious. The core players of the team who were there at the 2019 World Cup, they're still present. When I say there, a number of them are still present for this year's World Cup. And we're also looking at what we're seeing with our team is the present and the future. So there's so much positives there to be pleased with, outside of the, oh, we didn't get this, we didn't get that. And I don't necessarily think we need to focus on the fact that we didn't defeat Panama with a heavy scoreline, because guess what, man, it is what it is. Let me just read something so I can post it on my Twitter. Bear with me, guys. See, when you have to do everything by yourself, see me, guys, I like to triple check my stuff. Sometimes it probably takes me 10 to 15 minutes just to do one upload, be it on Instagram or on Twitter, because I'm there reading it over and over. And sometimes I don't even post it because I'm like, oh, there's probably a spell check there that I can't see. It's an unhealthy habit of having to triple check your work at times. All right, I think we're good in that regard. It doesn't seem like anyone wants to come on to the live stream. There were some technical issues earlier on. I don't know if that's still the case, but I'm just gonna go ahead and post it. Maybe, saying if it's wrong, it's wrong. I'll give it another spin if needs be. Oh. I think I see something that I should have changed. Let me see. I like a bit of consistency. Let me see. Oh well. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I can't be bothered. Yeah, guys. Think that's that. Not sure if there's gonna be any other header nice too. Let's go through the comments before I close off. Can't say if I'm coming back later on, guys. Maybe I will. Group F is exciting, isn't it? Thought they said that's supposed to be Group of Death. It's exciting times in Group F. All right, let's see what you guys are saying there. In that handball in the final minutes of the match is definitely a penalty. It seems these referees, these matches like the men games, so-called big sides of privilege. I wouldn't really call Panama a big side, with the greatest respect to them. If they're a big side, then what are we? Congrats from oh God. Congrats to the pick up yourself there, Jamaican Red Devil. Why is the Federation supporting the girls? It's a disgrace. Guess they kind of have to, don't they? Got to show good faith. So I think that is probably it, guys. I've been at it for what, 3 hours and 25 minutes. I'm very grateful for your support. But guess what? I am hungry because it's almost 9 minutes to 4 o'clock here in London. Checking my feet to see if they're swelling up on me. Yes, they are. So that's a sign that I need to close off on my live stream. Way more than I bargained for. There is 143 of you have hit the like button. That's not what I expected, though I won't be complaining. I'm delighted for the team, man. Absolutely delighted for the team. Can see a picture of Khadija Shah as well. She's smiling from ear to ear, as she should. Said that you are yeah, I was thinking, are you calling Panama the bigger side? I mean, no disrespect. Mr. Blair video later on. Take care of yourself, have a smashing weekend. Because when England plays, it's like everything is England. I don't like that. Yeah, they almost landed themselves in trouble, England. So yeah, it's happy days for us guys. Job done over our Caribbean. Keep saying Caribbean Concacaf rivals. Alison Swaby's standing up to the task, standing up to the occasion. Delightful header. That one was assisted by Trudy Carter, and just like that, we've secured our first ever FIFA Women's World Cup victory, be in our CONCACAF rivals. Panama 1 goal to the good. And I did say I was going to do this, so I might as well go ahead and do it. I am absolutely starving. I'm going to closing off on my I'm going to close up on my live stream soon. Hunger is killing me, guys. Let's go and look at our group. Looks pretty, doesn't it, for the group of death? Jamaica sit behind France, and we are level on points. Also, goal difference is 1 apiece. Brazil with the better goal difference. Poor Panama, they've got a goal difference of -5. They're home and dry, but they're home and dry in the wrong direction. They're closer to the exit door than any of us in our group. But congrats to Panama on qualifying for their first ever Women's World Cup. Next up, we have a huge showdown. I like to call it round 2. It is no doubt reggae versus samba, a repeat of the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup fixture. This was our debut match some 4 years ago, and it's where we took on Brazil, one of the giants of the world. And this fixture will be played at 11 a.m. next Wednesday. Do keep your eyes on the platform. I hope I can give this one a spin for you. Praying, fingers crossed, that I can give you guys a live watch along for this one. So do keep your eyes peeled on the channel. Thank you to you guys who are new to the platform and have hit the like button and also the subscribe button as well. Next up, standing in our way, and it would be incredible if we could get some sweet revenge over Brazil after the way they handled us in our World Cup debut. They got a bit of a humble pie today. I say humble pie, and maybe that's not a fair way of summarizing the game. Maybe that's because of the Jamaica fans there. They really thought that Brazil were going to steamroll France, but France weren't having none of it. In our group, this game kicked off before us, and they lost 2-1 thanks to a late goal there from Wendy Renard, the captain, the skipper. And just like France thought that they could get rid of our skipper and sabotage our game against Panama, but up stepped another skipper who had the last laugh over Panama, and that skipper is Alison Swaby. Next in line, another mouth-watering clash awaits, and this time it is reggae versus samba. For you confused Jamaicans there who support Brazil, it's quite clear and obvious. We don't need to look at VAR for this one. There's only one team that you need to be supporting here. I don't hear none of this, oh, I'm happy either way. Check yourself. There's only one team that you should be supporting come match day number 3. Next Wednesday. That is an 11 o'clock kickoff for me, as I'm based in the UK. I am 6 hours ahead of you, so that is an even earlier wake for you guys there in Jamaica. But I hope to see you guys on that live watch along, pending that I can make it, pending that I can make it. If I can't, then I will let you guys know. But I'm praying to God that I can make that one, because it could be more history on the cards for us. Yeah, man, I'm really happy for Jamaica. Delighted for my country. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying. I don't mean Panama is the big. Yeah, I got what you meant in the end. I've seen the games even. Just the boohoo. And I've seen Brazil get no calls. The game's great. The heat turn up. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. The group of death is looking interesting, isn't it? All right, guys, that's brought an end to my live stream. Thank you so much for your support. I cannot thank you guys enough. You've given me more than I bargained for. I asked for the 800 subs, and you guys took me over 800, and I asked for 100 likes in the video, and you guys surpassed that. So thank you guys so much for your show of support. I hope that you have a lovely weekend. Your weekend's off to the perfect start. Jamaica have recorded their first ever victory at the Women's World Cup. That is the FIFA Women's World Cup. All thanks to Captain Fantastic on today's occasion, donning the captain's armband, Alison Swaby. And she did so with tremendous pride, filling in for the absence of Khadija Bunny Shaw. She'll be wearing the captain's armband in the mouth-watering clash against Brazil in match day 3, when it's time for reggae versus samba. There'll be plenty of dancing, but come full time, all those dance and smiles might be turning into tears for one side. And you know who we want to see upset on that occasion. But to begin with, let's just take it one step at a time. Let's keep an eye on what goes on in training between both sides. I'll try my best to give you guys a preview of that game. I'll also try my best to give you guys a live watch along. Try my best. If anything changes, I will obviously let you guys know. I hope you guys have a smashing weekend. Like I said, your weekend's off to a wonderful start. I can't thank you guys enough for keeping my company. I'm about to love you and leave you now. It's the worst part of the show, but everything has to come to an end, whether good or bad. Massive thank you to you guys there in the comment section for interacting with the show. All of you who hit the like and the subscribe button, for the super chats. Massive thank you to you guys all across the board. I'm going to leave you with my thoughts on the Reggae Girlz. Here's what I think of the Reggae Girlz. Also going to let you hear from DJ Khaled and Massacre as well. And as ever, I'll close off with John Barnes saying the final words. Let's see. Gavin says, thank you for your watch along. Your channel is growing even bigger, and have a great week. Thank you, Gavin. It's growing all thanks to you guys, and I am delighted because of that. I am putting in a lot of hard work, so it's nice to be appreciated. That's the bare minimum. I'll catch you guys. I don't think I'm coming back later on unless something miraculously changes, but I am hungry and tired, so that's the main thing. Also need to call my mobile company and ask them why is there a white guy on my WhatsApp for my call-in show. And then I need to just get some rest. So guys, you know how it goes. Until next time, take care.
Hello, I'm Hansa Parchment. You're watching Tallawah TV with Crystal Davis.
I think the uniqueness of the Reggae Girlz is they embody the national motto of Jamaica, which is out of many one people. So when you look at the entirety of the Jamaica squad, you have dark-skinned girls, mixed-race girls, girls who have black and Asian in them. You also have the homegrown players, so like your Bunny Shaw, your Konya Plummer, your Denden Blackwood. So what that means in terms of from a grassroots perspective is girls who are born in Jamaica can look at a Bunny Shaw and hear that authentic accent and say, you know, if Bunny can make it, then so can I. Once you hear that authenticity, that raw Jamaican accent, they should be able to look at a Bunny Shaw who's now our captain to say, if Bunny can do it, especially if you come from the same community, the same parish as her, if she can do it, then so can we.
I want to give a big bless up to the Reggae Girlz out there. They ain't believe in us. John did. Reggae Girlz, keep winning, keep inspiring. I know you're going to be great out there, World Cup. Sadella Marley, nothing but love. Bless up from DJ Cal.
And I'm represent for the Reggae Girlz. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself every time. Especially if you're qualifying for the World Cup back to back. You know what I mean? Sidela, big up yourself. One love every time. You know the thing go. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river. What the Reggae Girlz do? Left them name night earth like a queen. Me have to big up the top soccer team. You know Massacre represent. Jamaica supporting it every time. You know the thing go.
I'm John Barnes and you're watching Tallawah TV with Crystal Davis.